done one thing.
That one thing.
There we go. Hello, hello, hello. What a thing that was, huh? Yeah. Here we go. Okay, are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Is it showing we're on?
Mm.
There you go.
Hello, hello, hello.
We're going to do a trick today. It didn't work out. Ruth set up the system and it was showing a black screen this morning. I don't know what happened. So, but it's okay. Scoot, how you doing? We were trying to do a sneak attack today and have Kevin ask good morning and have Ruth come on first. Judy, how you doing, Mom? Mark King, Mr. B.
Hello, everyone.
Mr. B, how you do? And how's Mark? How's Judy? How's Scoot? How's Kevin? How is
Hello,
everybody? Kevin and Gemma, how you doing, sir? How you doing? How is everything with you, sir?
Not working good.
What do you mean it's not working? I have Mr. JG shirt on today. The internet. Hopefully it lets us do can. Let's start with a pinch. Let's just say we did. Just say we started with a pinch and we're going to end with a pinch. Scooter, Kevin, Mark, Mr. B, Kevin, and Gemma, how you doing? How is everybody today? What is the title? What is the title?
Life in the Philippines.
Life in the Philippines. James and Emily, Island Adventures. How you doing, James? Bruce says, hand me the phone. Where you going, darling? Just wait. Just wait. Judy Fisher, good morning. How is everything life in the Philippines? We had a bunch of topics we want to talk about, but then we decided that we've been so things with so many things happening here in the Philippines that are negative. We decided just to have a fun, exciting day. Kevin, good morning. Judy, good morning. Joe, Scoot, Mr. Mitch. More pillows. Yes, she needs more pillows. Mr. Mitch, high five. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it. At work, at jail still, James. Oh, man. We were thinking we're heading over to Davao this next week or two. We're going to check on our with our meet and greet. Make sure everything is set. Make sure we have the meet and greet all ready to do. Make sure all the room's done. I'm sure they're going to want some money for the room that we booked. And I don't know. We'll figure that out accordingly. Good morning, Mr. Mitch and fit couple, Mr. Doug. How you doing? Life in the reality of life in the Philippines, Mr. Doug. You're right. What is life about here, and how is it so much different than the U.S.? It is so much different. Good and bad. There's pros, and there's cons. Pros, there's a lot of pros, but there's some cons too living here.
Where is my pillow?
Where are your pillows, darling? Come on over here and sit down with your pillow. Oh, she got two pillows. Darling, is this enough?
Yeah.
All right.
If not enough, I will get more.
You get more. Well, we were going to play trick today on everybody.
Working.
It didn't work. Miss Ruth could not get it to work today. We decided going black. I don't know why black. My mama said black today. We'll be just listening while driving home. Okay, Mr. Mitch, thank you so much, my good friend. Love the videos that you've been putting out, huh?
Drive safely.
Yeah, drive safely. We've been listening to your videos. The last one with the truck and then
I'm higher than you.
Oh, you are? Look at that. How does it feel to be higher than me?
It's nice.
It's nice. It feels nice to be up the side, doesn't it? Look down. It's a long ways down there.
Shrink.
Yeah. It's nice, huh? Two pillows.
Dwayne Dusik.
Huh?
Dwayne Dusik.
Yeah, Dwayne. Dwayne Dusick. Good morning.
Dwayne.
Lagaya.
James and Ellie.
Yeah, Mr. Lagaya's here. Mr. Kevin. How you doing? Miss Judy. Fit couple. Yeah, how you doing, Mr. Fit couple? Love your videos with the bike riding. Love the bike. One of your videos popped yesterday, and you got like, I don't know, a lot of views on that bike. One bike video you did like 1-2 years ago. So good for you, my friend. Fit video is a great video to have. Learning about fitness, I tell you what you should do, Doug, and for old people like me, do one, maybe a start out video for someone that wants to exercise on a bike, how to start, How far should you go in the beginning? How far should you move up to? And I know it's going to depend on the person and their capabilities, but just kind of like beginner video. Just trying to find out compromise on the birthday thing. I want to keep our birthdays to ourselves, but join the family for theirs. Your birthday is supposed to be about you, not a family treat. It's funny. Ruth and I had that discussion when we first got married about birthdays. We will go, but we don't really contribute. If it's my birthday or her birthday, we don't do we? We don't. We
No,
might have the family over.
no. Here only in my family,
This family
if they will
only.
celebrate birthday, they will be the ones to furnish the food
Yeah.
like that. But
Normally they don't ask anybody or an American or me. Nobody's ever asked me for one
they
penny.
will just
Nothing.
invite like that.
Yeah, they just invite if we want to come, but we don't do anything. We don't give anything. We might go eat and eat some lumpia and have some good time. If there's a cake there, we'll eat a piece of cake. But really,
When
overall, it's
I
for the
start
kids. It's for
baking
kids, not
cake,
adults.
I just give free cake
To the babies.
like until 7 years old.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7 below, she'll give free cake too. But really, overall, we don't have that many anymore that we once did. Uh, let's see, Mr. B is saying here. Let's see. Uh, d- let's see, fit couple. Okay. Don't bother listening to other blogs that live in U.S. or Australia. They only visit Philippines. They just know. You know what? Doug, can I talk about that a second? I just want to say this. There are a lot of videos that's being done outside the country. They're married to Filipina, and people think they live here. There are so many vloggers that don't even live here. There are vloggers that live here, but there's so many vloggers that don't live here, and they're doing it about the Philippines. That's fine. That's fine. But things changed here 10 years ago when you were here, or 5 years ago when you were here. So many are doing that. But that's the life and times the way it is. But as you know, it's like anything else. That will go down and that will cease as time goes on. As far as that many videos coming out all the time. Dwayne, good morning. Ruth.
I ask people who are taller than myself. I ask them, how is the weather up there?
Ruth was, of course, colored my hair and everything, and she said to me, she says, "You'll have to sit down." I said, "Honey, my leg just went to sleep." She said, "Sit down and I'll finish up." She said, "You're so tall, it hurt her neck and her back." Mr. B, I'm with you. I hate being the focus of attention. I'm very uncomfortable when others want to celebrate my birthday. It's kind of them, but it's not just for me. Ruth and I will celebrate our birthdays only, all three of us. We don't necessarily invite people over or things like that because we see them on a daily basis or see them on a weekly basis or see them every other day. So it's not like, we have to have a birthday to celebrate. You get tired of it. It's a thing that if somebody wants a cake, well, go buy a cake. Not with my money, right?
Double Dog.
Double Dog's in the house. How you doing, son? Welcome, Mr. Double Dog.
Makoto Hasabi.
Makoto Hasabi. How you doing, sir? Welcome.
George Mendez.
George Mendez. How you doing, George? Double Dog. Mr. B, those celebration birthdays are hard to adjust to. My majority adds alcohol to it. You know what, too? I would not if your wife or your girlfriend says, "Hey, we got a birthday we need to go to," I would say, "Okay, Ruth, go have fun." But Ruth never did do that. I said, "Go have fun," because I don't have to go. There's no reason why I need to go to 10 birthday parties a month. There's no reason why. So the family started just having like one big gathering a month because there's so many kids. Right? They have a gathering. That's it. And the family that does it, they just put it on themselves, and they just add more rice and add more whatever, chicken and this, that, and other. So it's not really an expense for them. It is an expense, but they don't go out of their way and spend no 10,000 peso.
Yep.
They may spend 2,000 or 3,000 peso extra, but other than that, they don't. They don't spend a lot. Back in the day, maybe they would spend 10,000 peso a birthday. Not really. There's no need in it. It's just a birthday. There's no need in it. It's only good for kids. I told Bijou I would get her heels so she'd be the same height as me, but I can't find 14-inch heels. Scoot, you're like 6'4", aren't 6'5"? Scoot's tall. He's big, tall. Bro. Wow, Ruth would put Goldilocks out of business. She actually would. She actually would.
Heel is enough, right?
Yeah, look at this heel she's got here. Look at this one. Now this one gets her up to close to my height. Not really, but still. These are a pair. I don't even know. You wear these, darling?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Because the road is so rocky.
Yeah, she can't wear these going down the road. You can only wear them where? I have no idea.
Rocks.
To me, rocks. So where do you wear them at?
It will flip you.
Will flip you. Okay. It's like walking on a pair of stilts. You know what's funny? Dwayne, she would. Her cakes, people love them. Tom said that mango cake was really good. He really liked it. So double dog, knuckleheads.
Hello, number one, knuckleheads.
What? High-end dorks. Exactly. Exactly. Mr. Double Dog, Mr. Knucklehead. High five to Mr. Knucklehead. Mark King. I had watched a video about Suzuki multicabs there in Philippines around 24 to 240 to 365. Yes, I like the looks. Yes, and they're really nice. You're right. They're 240 to 365. Yes, they're really nice. Aircon, comfortable. They're nice. Some have leather seats. Some have TVs in them. They're really nice vehicles.
Derek F.
It's just tight for old Big Daddy here. Derek F. Good morning.
Kevin,
it is so tight for me. There's room, but it's tight. Remember, you're getting in a vehicle on the width of the vehicle. I check the width on the vehicle. Thomas Cawley, how you doing? How you doing, Thomas? Yeah, check the width on it. It's a not that wide a vehicle. Where in the Philippines are you at, George Mendez? I want to retire there somewhere. We are in Mindinao. We are in a place called Bukidnon, Mindinao. So if you look in between CDO and Davao and Balay and Valencia City, that's where we're at. Much love, Double Dog says. Our age, I don't want to know about birthdays anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. We went through that, and I told Ruth in the beginning, this birthday thing is not for me. If you want to go, you're more welcome to go. I don't care. I'll sit here and go fly a kite or something. I just saw your sister yesterday. They have another birthday next week. They have a birthday on Friday, and then they have one the following week. Another sister is. So it finally filtered down to where the sisters started realizing it's too much work because they have to clean 100 dishes, clean 60 dishes, 60 spoons, 60 forks, and all the other stuff, and not only prepare the food, it takes them all day to prepare the food. I mean, how many days to prepare the food? To feed 100 people. And it gets to the point, and I'm saying 100. I'm being light. That's being light. How would you like to go? Well, you just fed them yesterday before, so they're realizing that it can get too expensive. We had a party. There were literally over 100 at Ruth and ours party, and I said that's enough of that. I had neighbors come. I didn't know who they were coming to eat, which is fine. We had friends come to eat. We don't know who they were. I don't know who they were, but it's okay. They got fed. Mercado, good morning, good morning. Scoot, 14-inch heels. Mark King, good morning. Derek F., good morning. Miss Lagai is in the house. What bothers me
is the family wants to eat good and my expense. Work colleagues expect cakes and food on your birthday. I know it's a status thing. The more you spend of them, higher status.
Yeah, I guess I'm not really into the status thing. I don't know. My work colleagues. Did you ever have work colleagues once have a cake?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I never. Of course, I'm come from America, so I don't have. We never had that here. We don't run across that here too much. I mean, Ruth's family's high in management and stuff. Some of the places, but they don't do that. If anything, the company itself would buy a birthday cake for that. So the birthday cake is bought by the company, not by the person. You should never buy your own birthday cake. Why should you buy your own birthday cake and bring it? That got me. Why would you do that, right? That's culture here, though, right?
You
So
once you have birthday, you will be the one to prepare the food.
yeah. So that person.
In Hong Kong, by the way, uh, when once they celebrate birthday, a person celebrate birthday is just waiting there in the house, and so the people coming in they bring birthday
Bring
cake and
games.
foods.
Right.
That's there.
Right.
And here is different. Once you
Furnish.
celebrate, furnish all the food.
Yeah.
And if they used to do it from the beginning, like since kids when they grow up like that, the people used
Get
to do
used to
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Then they will always remember that. Oh, it's his birthday. We go there and eat like that
For free. Yeah. For us, Ruth and I, we made that decision early on. If she wants to bake a cake, she bakes a cake. I don't care what she does. She can give out 100 cakes a month. I don't care.
I cannot
Because
do
it's family.
because
Man,
tired.
I love my family. I really love her family. They come over to see Daddy Tom. I mean, I open arms and they eat whatever and drink whatever and have whatever food I have in the house. I don't care. I love all my girls and mainly all girls. I mean, there's one boy and all the cousins, right? Two
Three.
boys, three boys, and all rest girls. Many girls. Uh, more than more than we can count on all our fingers and toes in this house.
Hey, JJ.
JG, good morning. Good morning, JG. Chicasaurus, good morning. How you doing, Chi? How's everything? JG, how is everything?
It's good. It's fun chatting y'all.
Y'all, good.
Y'all.
Y'all. Yeah.
Y'all.
Y'all. BT, Thomas Colley, good morning.
California.
California.
Yeah,
I know exactly.
It's different and the people are spread out of 200 miles plus.
Yeah.
You guys are all bunch of all area.
They are. You're right. You're right about that, Kevin. That does matter a lot. You're exactly right. My wife fell in heels 2 weeks ago at church. I told her not to wear them. Exactly, Derek. Ruth, she will wear this probably to a wedding or something like that. It'd have to be somebody picking us up in a car.
My wife fell in heels 2 weeks ago at a church. Oh, I told her not to wear.
I've seen those heels in a James Bond movie. They got tools in there. If you have something wrong with your car, you can fix your tools. It's inside the heel. Disco shoes. Yeah, exactly.
If you wear that in disco, you will.
Yeah, disco. Honey, honey, have you ever been to a disco?
No.
You ever been dancing?
We not really dancing because when I was in third year, it's JS prom, junior and senior promenade like that. But we're just like make a tail like shoulder to shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Because our teacher told us because we're just sitting on the bench. Then said, why are you sitting there? Go in the floor and dance. And then we don't want to dance. And said, okay, then you will be the security guard for all those dancing there that's so close. We just go in the middle of them like that. That's what teacher told us. Like just make a long tail like that.
Yeah.
And then just disturb the one who's dancing like sweet dance.
Yeah.
So that's it.
They'd be have a hard time to get me off of you because I'd be attached to you dancing.
Buyer of sort.
Buyer sorts. Baguio. Anytime soon, I was concerned about the thing. Buyer sorts. It is on our list, but it's probably toward the bottom of our list because that's up north of Manila. We'll go to Palawan first. We'll go to Boracay first. There are on our list. There's many other places we'd like to do first. We've been to Cebu, so our list now is Palawan probably. We have a place down there we can stay. We have access to that area down there now. Chiche, wear them on the scooter. Any updates about the Con D thing? I'm just going to say Con D bug. Everything is the same as it was. There's still a concern.
Not really hits now.
It's
slightly.
It's slightly. Some of the people that got it 10 days later, they re-caught it again. It's now mutated to a different type virus. They're concerned about it. They're trying to get a handle on it. and I don't know, 40 were quarantined recently, but I think they've just been released. So there it is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. I don't know. Internet. You know, I always mention the Tom and Ruth channel to the best channel I've ever. Community and engagement. Learn about life in the Philippines from nice people. Thank you so much, Doug. Thank you. Excuse me, man. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me, Doug. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you doing that.
I don't know how to walk with heels.
Ruth and I always try to have a good channel. It's informative. When we do try to help people, we really do. Our heart is there anyway. Some of the people we help, maybe we shouldn't have helped, if you know what I mean. Now we have. I just want to give an update. You guys know Big D. I'm just going to say Big D. If you guys have been following our channel, you're going to know who Big D is. He was on a live stream with JG. Was JG here? No. It's just me and Big D and Mike.
Mike here.
Mike. I thought JG was here. Okay. Anyway, Big D has now found a lady in Cebu in 5 days, and he's going to be moving there forever.
I think walking in high heels is a form of
Torture. Yeah.
Why you should do?
They want to look sexy.
No, it's
okay.
on what's that like that.
Yeah.
Comfortable. They love to wear that one. Even me, I love wearing that one when I was in
Hong
Kong because we're a choir member. Then we should wear heels because our dress is so long.
Well, I tell you what, you look very pretty in heels. You look very pretty in flats. It does not matter what you wear. But I understand.
I used it 5 years, like straight, like that.
Yeah.
But here, it's so bumper road, so I can wear because it's
so many rocks in the road that you'd have a rocky road thing. Judy Fisher, Mom, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Mom. Thank you. We love you.
You know that.
We love you.
I mean, heart.
Yeah, heart. Yeah, it's okay. I know. We know. Thank you, Miss Judy. Thank you. High five to Miss Judy.
JD speaking from experience.
Hey, can we talk about something real quick? Church, medical mission. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay. New medical mission, church, gathering.
Here, this church.
We're going to donate.
Planning for medical mission on April, and free dental.
Free dental.
And blood sugar
testing
and
circumcision
for kids.
Yeah. And what about adults?
No adults. Because here, it's not same in the other country that
sometimes kids here.
Newborn baby, in Dubai, by the way, newborn baby after 1 week, they circumcise the kids or a male.
Here they're not.
Baby, but
you can be 12, 15, 18 and like not. So here, it's quite expensive per se because of the needles and what's required and all that and the medications thereafter. So church is gonna donate. So we're gonna actually donate money for that. Each church will do it from their area, and then people,
whereas here,
patrons,
this community here will do, but limit for 25 persons.
25 because we can only afford 25 people because of the nursing and the expense. Because as you know, that can be very critical to a certain extent. So that free dental, free blood sugar tests with the stuff, and all that. Mark, you should be the one with the dump bed so they can start your own trash pickup, make money. Maureen, Michelle, and Ken, good morning. I would start a dump business, but it's too much work. I don't want to work. Flying like
high heels.
Good grief. Double dog. Wouldn't that be funny? Mr. Mike T, how you doing, my good friend?
How's it? Good morning.
Davildon, how you doing?
Timer 66.
666 timer?
Yeah.
All right. Tropical Tim's in the house.
Lumi's 12.
No, it's not Tropical Tim. That's timer. I thought that was Tropical Tim.
And Sunny is.
Good morning.
How are you? Hospital in your area?
Yeah, many hospital here.
Don't you have to treat the guests on your birthday in the Philippines? Yes, if you invite them to your house, you do. it's required that you, as a birthday person, furnish all the things. And in U.S. and things, it's usually the other way around. Here, it's something. But as you know, they celebrate in U.S. just like they do here. But here, it's the person whose child is, they have to furnish all. We will furnish for our only in our family, like our family, just us three. JG, I did not know that. I got to go to market. Okay. Beautiful Behold. Good morning, Danny Stout. How is everything here?
For you also for 100%. Mr. B, if you want to increase your status and throw a party at a nice resto, give prices and pay for everything, then the larger the bill, the larger the status points. Tell everyone what you're
Well, you know what? If you're really into the status, that'd be something someone could do. Here, where we're at, it doesn't matter whether status or no status. The higher bill, someone goes in and pays a bill for 10,000 peso. Some people look at it like, okay, let's take advantage of them. That's what they look at here. A Filipino here says, just go take advantage of them. It's not a status thing. They just go take advantage of you. 10,000 pesos.
Here for 3 days, then Mother Nature storm out aircon.
Aircon again. On again, huh, James?
The word spelled it wrong. It's
Milady.
Malay in the illness, minor technical error. No worries. I got your point and I thank you.
Right, it's 1337. Good morning. Thomas Scully, good morning.
When I get in the Philippines in a few months, I want to start going to church, but I'm afraid of a bolt of lightning would turn me into a...
Hey, Thomas, come to my church.
No.
There's no lightning allowed.
No, don't think that one.
Yeah, it's all right.
Everybody has mistake. Everybody had
Has
failures
problems
in life. Nobody's perfect, and always.
You don't want to
Don't
count
think
my
that-
mistakes.
Yeah,
Or
like that.
mine, I don't know about Scoot now, JG. I don't know about them and Double Dog, but I'm teasing.
Mr. B,
I'm
it's
teasing.
nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Hi,
Nice to see
I
you.
hope it's life treating you.
Thomas, I wouldn't worry about catching on fire, riots. Yeah, we dance on every celebration for a couple. The best way to keep your relationship strong, especially dirty dancing. Exactly. Exactly. No worries about that, Doug.
Brian Balch, what's that?
Brian Balch, good morning, good morning.
Good morning from
How you doing, Brian?
Ballarat,
Welcome, welcome.
Australia. Welcome here.
Just been going through stuff. Sorry about that. No worries, Double Dog. We all have gone through stuff. Your stuff is no worse than anybody else's stuff. I probably had more stuff that I've been through than you have. But you never let that ever get you down. Never change who you are in your mind. Always be yourself. Never worry about anybody else. Never worry about anybody else and what they're doing, because if you worry about them, you're taking away from yourself.
Michael and Heidi, good morning.
So I've done that all my life. I don't worry about anybody. I worry about people that are sick and need help and things like that. Good morning, Judy, Michael, and Heidi. How you doing? Dabo Don, Bluish Aqua. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How was everything?
Jim Dunlap.
Jim Dunlap. Good morning, Mr. Jim. Wolfen's here. Judy Fisher. Good morning, Sunny S. How you doing? Good morning. How are the hospitals in your area? Sunny, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I mean, you get sick, they'll treat you.
Hospital.
There's many hospitals here, really good hospitals.
Many private ones.
You need your appendix taken out, they'll take care of you. You get sick with dengue, they'll take care of you. You get typhoid, they'll take care of you. I can vouch for that.
4 private hospital and 1 big public.
They're not slouches either. I would go in and do videos, but I will not go in and do a video when people are in the hospital. It's not well. I can do a video on the hospital itself, but I will not go inside and do videos. That is really depressing. Some of the guys do that.
Thank you, Gigi. I need to hit the like buttons.
No, you got lucky with Ruth. You actually should warn men about instant relationships, up to the man, and slow it down and know the girl better. Exactly. I agree with you 100%, Doug. I think a lot of times, a lot of the guys do come here quick. Like Big D, he's going now to Cebu, and I know in him, I don't know. He met her, and 5 days later, he's moving in. So I wish him a lot of good well-beings there. Good morning, Loomis 1210. How you doing?
It was a pleasure to watch the channel.
Thank you, Loomis. We appreciate you coming on.
It's usually JG, and it's twinning. It's not having here, and I hope you can make it a habit for
Timer 66. Good morning. I don't believe in, well, I understand. Bye for now. Dwayne Dusick, Thank you for coming on, spending your valuable time with us today.
About it's Jewish tradition and doctor's decision.
Yeah,
But anyway, we're just
following in the Bible.
It depends. It depends on who you are.
Your how to say that one?
Yeah, it's all more a matter of cleanliness. That's what it is.
It's cleanliness.
And that's what it is. More, in fact, the doctor talked about that to us, the benefits and non-benefits and the advantage and disadvantages. There's more advantages with it than without it. I saw the birthday problem when I stopped getting older 20 years ago. Me too. I'm not going to have any more.
More birthday when I get to Philippines. I will be
Mike, you're already young. You are already young. There is no doubt about it, Mr. Mike T. You're already young. You don't have to worry about it. You know why? You know why? Because you feel it in your mind. If you feel it here, it's going to be that way. I was watching the show the other night about the millionaires marrying a 20-year-old. A guy 60 got to marry a 20-year-old. Well, good for him, right? Good for him. And it'll make him young. Don't make me roll after it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, don't let
your life situation change your life purpose.
Exactly.
Thank you for this.
Exactly. That's great wisdom. Great wisdom, because that's exactly right. Your life situation.
All just get a bunch of paper to work down on you.
Oh man, James, forget about it.
Oh, it's the weather over there. Is there a lot of humidity?
Right now, James, have a good one, my good friend. Just later all. See you, James. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time, James.
Take your time.
Take your time. Timer 66. No humidity. We're in the year of, what year is this called again? 29 days of September. Leap year. No heat right now. No heat.
It's so windy.
Leap years. Leap years are windy years because the wind. So
amihan weather.
May, June, it might start getting hot.
Yeah, because it's what's it, buddy?
Yeah.
Easter.
Yeah, Easter. Yeah. Moderating tomorrow. Okay, Davidon. Sounds good.
Michael, and said the birthday celebration I had to learn was opposite even as an adult. The person whose birthday it is pays for the celebration.
Culture difference. That's exactly right. And should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to pay, pay. Listen, don't ever pay if you have reservation paying, because later on when you marry that person with that person, you're going to really get upset when they start saying, I need $100 to go buy stuff. And you're going to get to the point where, okay. Thomas, God accepts everyone exactly where they are. Exactly.
Yep. Shooting for September 30.
Flight out one way. James, we can't wait to see you, my good friend.
And Davao said, yes, I was in Davao on my birthday in March. I paid for the pizza and ice cream.
I'm not going to say that I'm not paid. I'm not cheap. I do pay. Have I paid? Yes. Do I give? Yes. Because, of course, there's a need.
Hi to anyone else I have missed.
Yeah, miss. Exactly. Mark King, hello. I would make a hobby of counting Tom's mistakes, but I don't want to work that hard. Exactly. JG, high five, my good friend. That's true. Blue Shock, Rena Luke. Good morning. How you doing, ma'am? Green hair. I think Tom needs green hair.
St. Patrick's Day.
Chit-chat. We won't talk about that.
Yeah. Yesterday it's yellow, dude.
It was yellow hair yesterday. I was going to take a picture and show it on the string, but in fact, you might can see some green right here. You can on the top. Yeah.
Brian, Tom, and weird question. What retail clothes shop in the Philippines sells Western style? Wala.
None. You can go to the malls and find them.
Yeah.
But you're going to pay $30-40 a shirt, $50 a shirt, pair of pants. It's not worth it.
It's good business here, though.
Buy the material. Have them make you a shirt. Measure, make you a shirt. You can have one made for $10.
For that time, I always know already. Because we bought so many.
We bought many shirts and had them made. JG brought me this shirt.
2.5 meters, but the long sleeve for Filipino.
Yeah.
Because the long sleeve, it's for the long sleeve for Filipino, but for him it's a short sleeve. That's the clothes that he needs.
We have them made for about $10. You can't beat it. That's material, labor, everything. Actually 7 or 8, but I said 10.
Michael and Heidi Judy said, so you're paying for your own celebration? What's the actual birthday present for the birthday person then? Strange, but
that's what we've been talking about, Judy. You have to pay for your own birthday here. And I refuse to start paying for 100 people to come over all the time. And it's just us 3 to celebrate.
And it's not really...
Nobody brings gifts or anything.
Gifts if you are older than 1 year old.
But I have paid for things. No, I just, you know.
Chicken burn, good morning. Well, Judy, bless your heart. God
Yeah.
bless you more.
How's the cost of living? A lot cheaper than it is in U.S. Timer. It is a lot cheaper. It's well, 50 pesos to the dollar kind of gives you an idea. So, God bless. Yeah, he's a good guy. He really is. Tom looks like a guidance from junior high school. Yeah, that looked like guidance as a director. I'm rolling after it. What's that? Fit couple.
Where is your phone now, Mama Judy? In the Bronx.
Mama Judy, you timed out Doug. You timed out Doug. Doug, she did not mean it.
Ask her.
Ask her where her phone is. I guarantee it's in her bra.
That looks
Oh,
like
my
guidance
goodness.
From junior high.
Yeah.
I know because I'm rolling,
Rolling
after
after
it.
You ever notice Judy always does stuff for her brother? She's probably cleaning out the dishwasher. Friday, what was it? Calendar, yeah.
Friday, my situation was 10 feet of snow in 5 hours, and my purpose was to get home from work.
Oh
How
man,
difficult is that?
that's hard. It's hard. Hello, Kumitron. How you doing?
So you started the K3 visa process. Do you really want to go back to the States?
No,
for
no,
3.5
spousal
for
visa. Spousal visa. Spousal visa.
Just visit.
Just to visit.
No.
I have
say that.
family. I have family. I'm not going to go there, you know.
Console.
What? I come here and I never go back to U.S.? Of course I go back to U.S. I don't want to take them. So I get them a spousal visa. We go back and forth whenever we want to. And why not, right? Let them enjoy seeing what it is. Not saying live there. And it's not like I'm not looking for her to draw Social Security. She's set the rest of her life. Not because I have that much money, but because of the environment and things that she's building for herself now. She's got a cake business. Everything's paid for here. So she's set. She is set. Because I don't have any money, but
Console.
uh,
Store. If I want to travel to Davao City for a week, how much should I take with me? Trying to meet my girls, my dreams. I've been talking for almost 9 months.
$1,000. $1,000.
If it's not enough, you can use your Visa.
Visa
card.
bank card. Just get it a Visa bank card. Tom, is there your idiots? There sure seems to be one.
Double try
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more time. Not quite there yet.
Hello, Rooster. Doug is saying what? View deleted message. Doug is saying.
A poor guy that is 60, married of 19-year-old, and she's having his baby son, Lister and Chad in Bohol, only in the Philippines, on Sapor.
Yeah, Doug. You're right about that. You're right about that. There are a lot of 60 and 19-year-old, 19, 20-year-olds, and 60-year-olds. But you know what? If they're happy, it's okay. I will not judge them because you know what? It's all right. Look at me. There's 20 years difference here. People will judge us on that. It's okay.
I think it's no. What's that?
Yeah.
19 years old is.
But Doug, yeah,
old
I agree
enough
with
here.
you. Yeah.
It's because
I'm at the age
18
where I'm
above.
going to start saying 30-year-old and holding exactly. That's what I'd do. If you have more than enough, why not help feed your family and friends? After all, it's your birthday, yeah. It's what it is. We get 100, 120, 130 people sometimes at our parties. And it's okay, but we run out of food. That is a problem. You don't want to ever run out of food. You can only have so many chickens. And it was really it's really tough that way. Uh, for me, I would have, yeah, I would feed them, but 180 and 50, and then you can have up to 120 people show up. So what do you do, right? So what if you run out of food? What do you do? We ran out of food. They're cooking rice when the party's almost over with because people showing up. So I don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So we hurt more than help like that, you know. VIP invites, yeah. We VIP invites here for us does not work. It does not work because they show up, they show up, they show up, they show up.
Well done.
They just come.
World remit at 49.682040 exchange. JD Orca. Good morning from Florida.
Good morning, JD. How you doing this morning?
And Jim Jamro.
Good morning.
Comitran said K13 is postal. Visitor visa is almost impossible also.
My friend just got his approved last week. His visitor visa. And we're having some Filipinos going to the U.S. on a tourist visa. They're attorneys, but they're going on tourist visa next month.
Mark Richard.
Good morning, Mark.
Morning,
how you doing this morning?
From Michigan.
I think I'm losing my voice.
What happened?
I don't know. You'll have to read.
3K. K3 is family visa. Mark King said, Tom, you know, when I move to the Philippines, I will never go back to the States again. If I have to leave the Philippines, I will just go to the different country.
I have family there. I'm not going to leave my family. I will go back, of course, and visit. You know, this is the thing, guys. This is me talking for Tom talking. I want them to experience a little different than Asia and Hong Kong and Singapore and Bangkok. I want them to experience more U.S. just to say that they've been there. Why wouldn't you take them there? It's not saying they're going to live there. And why would all my world is here, but I can create a world in the U.S. Even if I just stay at my brother's house. We can create a world there. But I just said I just want to have them to enjoy life more than what they're getting, because no matter where you go in Asia, no matter where you go in Bangkok and in Hong Kong, you have to admit one thing. You say one thing. U.S. may be following in a lot of areas, but it's probably the most prettiest country in the world. If you go to that country and actually go to Yosemite and Niagara Falls and see it, Grand Canyon, it'll change your attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it will change your attitude. So, for the record, I'm not circumcised, never had infectious or diseases. High five to you. Good for you, Wolfman. Big age gap here. I'm 60 and this bottle of Sandmig is 2 days old. Hello, Tom. We will be in Bukidnon. Are you near that area? I don't even know where
Lion. It's a little bit far. I think it's 2 hours away from that one.
We're 2 hours away.
Yeah.
2 hours away.
JJ, which comments? I don't remember anything lately. Allergies kicking my head.
Beer. Hello, Tropical Tim. Good morning, sir.
Working for if B2 for adults, children, for our wife's daughter, whether the petition approved in 2 years. Wait, and this visa is 3 to 7 years. What happen if you don't get it in line? Yeah,
mine. We submitted it. Whatever happens. It's not the end of the world. But a friend of mine submitted his last year and it's approved. Same, married a girl here and he got his approved. He submitted it in October. His is approved now. So they're heading back, heading to U.S. Then we have friends going to U.S. on tourist visa. And they don't know how they got it. They got it like everybody else. They just filed it and got it. But, of course, they have business here. But people say, yeah, but I don't know. They got it and they're going. Mark, good morning. Told you, Tom, just say beer. Tim is here. Exactly. Tom brought the 60-year-old. Why are you not blocking me? Tom brought up the topic of the 60-year-old. So
It's,
why are you?
it's,
I don't know, Doug. I don't know. Yeah, the 60-year-old and the 20-year-old. Yeah. Eat a lemon to cure your rough voice. Yeah, allergy is here. Do you get allergies in the Philippines? Oh my goodness. Every 5
get
minutes.
your Canadian visa
Yeah.
is about 30
Yeah, 30 days. You're exactly right. Michael, you did
lady.
that. Yeah, we want to talk to him, don't we?
Yeah. It, tell
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead. Talk to him. Talk to him. Don't be shy to Michael.
Daddy.
We got some friends that we want to get
Visa
their visa to
going
Canada.
to Canada.
Yeah, what's the best way they can do that?
Uh, anyway,
They've been to U.S., so.
the ones to go there.
And I told them, I don't know. I really don't know.
Here I was August. Well,
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, my friend did a spousal visa, got married here, I don't know, June or July last year, submitted the paperwork, and October, and they got it approved now. Already had the interview in Cebu. Boom, he's going to U.S., him and his wife. So October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months. Less than 6 months. I was trying to fit. I just realized the outcomes. No, it's okay, Fit. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry about this. I don't know. You'll have to read that.
OZM. Hello guys from upper middle class living in Makati. 3.5 per month in a good budget.
Yeah, it's a good budget. That's a good budget.
Hello Filipinos. Hello Ozzy.
CR1, I just want to visit my family in the U.S., not live. Exactly. That's exactly right. CR1. CR1, IR1, which one is it, the first one? Michael, you did the CR1, right? And, yeah, CR1. But for me, here, we just did the spousal. Uh, they may be called a K3, but on the forms, the forms just says spousal visa. So we can, go visit for 1 week, 1 month, and come back home here. Um, Tom, I just went through the Canadian visa process. A student wanted to come to Canada. It was declined. So Barry, what's the best way to do that? I just went through the Canadian visa with it, student.
It's very easy. You can get V1 visitor visa good for 10 years. Go on Canadian government immigration website to start upload your document there.
We'll,
Okay.
we'll tell them. We'll tell them because I've not done that. I mean, maybe I thought about taking Ruth to Canada too, and let her see Canada. Why not, right? I've been there many times, so take her to Vancouver. Take her all over, Take her to the falls, and have her enjoy that. She would love it. Gary Franklin, good morning.
Many snakes in your area or what worse? No
No
snakes.
snakes.
No.
No
Snakes is on the mountain.
Rat.
It's not
Rat.
really. Yeah.
Rat. Rice fields, rat. But really not a problem. The dogs and the cats keep them at bay. Many dogs keep them at bay.
Okay. Then when you're approved, they will have you to go to Cebu and
Ah.
visa center
Ah.
for biometric. Oh, okay.
You know what's funny? My friend that got approved to go to U.S., they went to the Cebu for the interview. And they said, you'll have to fill out a form. I said, well, can we go do that now? And when it said, yeah, we'll just do it right here. And they filled out this particular form and said, okay. And I guess there's another thing they have to do, just waiting on the paper. But anyway, they're heading back. They already booked the tickets to go to U.S. And they're all excited. So that's good for them. Shout out for them. We live in Makati for they're saying, now I don't know if it's true or not. They're saying it's easier to go in from than, like if you're already married here, than getting a K1 bringing them there. In other words, for an example, if you're in U.S. and you're doing a K1, they say it's a longer process than you are if you're already married here and established here and have established here and then go to U.S. for whatever. Because I'm not going on a tourist. I'm just going to go and where they can go. If we want to stay a month, we stay a month. Want to stay 2 months, we stay 2 months. We'll just mooch off my brother until he kicks us out of the house. Huh? Yeah, it's not. They just cried. Yeah.
The process online, go to the Canadian embassy.
In
In
Manila.
Manila, she went there to do the
Okay.
fingerprints.
Yeah.
So she's my wife on IR. Process of CR1.
Oh, okay. In process CR1. Okay, that's right. CR1. Okay, good. Michael, that should be hopefully God's willing come through for you, man. I'm praying for you for that to come through. I remember the day you filed. I remember that day. Saw a post.
So post on Facebook about a guy who was being crowded by people at jeepney stop. He just started coughing and the
They're saying if you find people coughing, run away from them here.
Bear- they had her go before she was approved. Michael Tom cost
Oh, and
185
185 for the
Canadian
tourist
for the
fees.
tourist fees.
Okay, 185. And
And
biometrics.
biometric.
Okay, Barry. Thank you for that.
Polls.
Polly,
Dear
Detmers.
Lord.
Polly, how's it
Our
looking, my
love,
friend?
Tom and Ruth, I truly miss Cameron
Couple.
here.
I didn't block you. Only a brief
Brief
time
out,
out.
your opinion was welcome, just not appropriate to name. Name of others is that way, that's it's all.
Oh, okay. I don't know. The CR1 will make it easier to let your wife be dependent. Let your wife be your dependent when you start collecting Social Security. Ah, I did not know that. CR1. CR1. Okay. CR1. Oh man, my voice. You'll have to talk, Arna. Regarding
Carl Fernang,
Carl, good
magandang
morning.
umaga
Morning.
from Ruth.
How you
Good
doing?
morning. What happened to your voice?
Don't know. Don't know.
Question.
Email, my emails. People are bringing emails in. Question, Tom. Question. Can it help me?
IR1.
IR1.
Isn't CR1 visa conditional visa, meaning that you are married less than 2 years? So
Yes.
green card will be expired in 2 years, not 10 years.
No, it's just the name of the visa, Kumitron. It's the CR1 is the visa if you're married within 2 years, but your green card will give you up to 10 years. From what I understand, I do not know that for sure, but that's what I remember reading. And then the IR1 is 2 years after that point. So I don't know why. I'm glad I got my wife on a Canadian B1 visa so that when she comes here on the CR1, we'll visit the friends in Canada, no problem. We have some friends in Canada. Heck, I'll just go visit Kanoi. But my buddy Kanoi, I just drop in his house and say, "Okay, Kanoi, move over. Where's the bed?" Teasing, I'm teasing. But I do have some friends that want to go to Canada, and they just didn't know the process. I said, "You're asking the wrong person here." I said, "I will ask my subscribers that know." I said, they said they would on there, and they were confused. They had to get this and that and this, that, and this, that. So they were all confused.
Oh, they pay already, right?
Yeah, they paid something. I don't know what they paid, but they paid. I don't know. You will have to apply for ITIN, which is International Equivalent of Social Security. Yeah, we have our ITIN. You have the ITIN, right, darling? ITIN, yeah.
TIN, not ITIN. The number?
You have the 10, but the ITIN, oh, the international. But you have your 10 here, right, for Social Security. Hot lemon and honey. Ah, good morning, Tom and Ruth. Emily, good morning, good morning. Makati Nice. Savings, EMS, good morning. Judy, good morning. Emily, how's Emily? Yeah, too, I just want to say that on the visas that my friend got approved on, uh, I think it was just luck of the draw for him because I have heard my others saying, well, I've had mine submitted for 10 months and still waiting. But he did his, so he did it all by himself. He didn't hire anybody to do it. So so would you make me?
Lime.
Lime? I'm ready. Pucker up. Oh man, what is that?
Hear this? No.
Read it.
Trickleton said, Makati nice, but Tundu Miga. Dollar. Savings. John Bombing, hello host. And
Morning, John Boone. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome.
Pete couples, I'm getting my wife in ITIN. It's
What is that? What is that? International
that?
Tax Identification Number. International Tax ID Number. International Tax Identification Number.
Okay.
What is that? Somebody explain that to me. What is that?
Ken Unger, good morning. Oh. Like Barry J said, it's about 165 is up to agent visitor visa. Okay.
Oh, really?
$400 a
A
month.
month is
Easy
easy.
sin
Yeah,
tondo.
yeah, yeah.
Mr. B, it's cheaper and easier to stay here. Up to contribution to the SS and GSIs, and I have bank account that she doesn't have access until after you pass. Staying 5 years in the US is
Yeah, I would never stay
expensive and
5 years in the U.S.
frustrating.
Be no reason for me to stay
Mark
5 years there.
Jones, good
Mark
morning.
Jones.
What did I miss?
You know what? Hello, Mark Jones. Mark, thank you for that yesterday with Miss Rose on Mike's channel. And thank you for that, suggesting to contact me because I don't know what's going on with that. Why, I don't know. What can I say? I don't know. How about if I just, I don't know. Yes, Boone, go make us a cup of coffee. Good man. John Boone Bean, good morning, good morning.
I just got my wife.
Wife, ITIN. What is that, Michael? International Tax Identification Number. Harville Young, good morning, good morning.
From where's Manila?
Manila.
Manila.
It's
for non-citizens
oh,
to be able
non-citizen.
to file.
Oh, okay. Non-citizens, okay. I just didn't know what it was.
Tom, I just got 300K in terms in life insurance at 52 years old. Took me 3 months from blood test, paying 340 per month for 40 years. Almost unheard of. New York Life, Ruth, the policy. You? Life.
I have a policy I bought back in the day, not New York Life. It was a Colonial Life. And it's just a small policy. And it's paid up. It's a paid up policy. It's a life policy. It's paid up. It's one of those whole life policies is paid up. But that there, in fact, my family was in the insurance business, so that's one thing that my father always made sure we had plenty of insurance. It's what I need to file taxes. Your throat is bothering you. Gargle with warm salt water. Lamette Caillot. It's what is needed to file your taxes when you're married, foreign wife. Oh, I see. Yeah, because I file my taxes, but I don't claim anything. I'm not one of those guys. I really don't know what I'm doing on my taxes, to be honest with you. I don't make enough money to worry about it. Individual tax ID number, ITN. You get that when you don't have a Social Security number. I see. I don't make enough money. I don't to even file taxes. I do file them. The accountant told me last year, he laughed at it and says, don't even worry about it. You're not making enough money. It also, if you're under a certain amount of money, I forget what the dollar amount is now, 30, 32, 36,000 a year. Especially if you're overseas and retired, I don't even come close to that, so I don't have to worry. It's so smart, JG. Hi, brother Tom, Christopher Beecham. Good morning. How's it going? How is everything with you?
I had to go to an agent with my wife's passport, and then agent's video chat with her individual tax identification number.
Okay, individual. Okay, individual. Huh. Yeah, I don't have a sore throat. I don't know. This just happened this stream.
Your spouse has to stay for 5
Yes, it's true.
continuous years to qualify for SS.
That's exactly right. You got to stay 5 years to qualify for Social Security, and she's got to stay there for 5 years. But in those cases, it's why go through the grief of that? Why have your wife there to draw your Social Security for 5 years? You know, unless she wants to. Now we have friends, we have people here that are taking a Filipina. They're going to go there and get jobs. Tom and them's going to get his wife a job there. They're going to get jobs, going to work. So they're both are dual. You know, or she is dual. He's just American. He's just going to go back. She's dual. I was not sure whether to do it or not because it was your time. I was volunteering. I knew you reached out and invite people to help, so I did it anyway. Mark, I appreciate you doing that. In fact, I had reached out to her again. I'm done. No more. And I appreciate you doing that with her yesterday. And I noticed right after that, she cut the stream completely off. So I don't know what the motive, I don't know what the plan is there. I will not say. I divorced before we married.
10 years and ex-wife gets
SS widow
SS widow
benefits.
benefits.
Oh, I see.
Is the 5 continuous year okay if the only US for 6 more months at a
I
time?
don't know. I think it's got to be 5 continuous years, Doug. I think it's got to be straight on 5 years. In other words, they can come back and forth and live, but I think you have to be there for 5 years. I think there is a time frame that you have to be back during that period of time. So if you came here and visited, I think there's a time frame. I think it can't be past a certain amount of time. So I don't know if it's a 6 months thing or not, but you can contact me and ask them. Micros, kids, let's see, that's expensive. That's expensive security for 344 a month. It seemed very expensive to me. I mean, I can get a term life policy at my age right now and go get term right now. Probably get a $500,000 policy, probably less than $100 a month, even at my age. Mike and Rose from deceased American husband, prior birth recorded, American citizen, one or kids can collect. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I don't know.
Because they're not married with Mike.
They're not married. She's not married with Mike. I don't know. Uncle Bernie is being taken to the woodshed tonight. Yeah, he sure is.
Carolina.
Yeah, he sure is. John.
They're very expensive, but veterans group life would have went up to 1.6 per month or 400K. Mr. B, I'm required to report an emergency here in the U.S. I think it's none of their business.
No, you're not required to do anything.
No,
You're not required to do anything. You're not required to even file any taxes if you don't want to file taxes. Only if you're drawing money out of there and you're making a large deposits going in your account is when they're going to start seeing that. If you're receiving Social Security or SSDI, you may look at that. But I think SSDI and Social Security is what? Non-taxable, right? Here about €130 and the first after non-taxable up to a certain part. Yeah. But the date is not included. Here about €130 first is pay his own risk. In fact, Ruth and I were looking at that. Even going to U.S., it's going to be expensive, but I wanted them to experience the advantages of how about just having a decent meal, a good decent American style meal with mashed potatoes and gravy and cornbread and all that stuff. You can have that here, but the cornmeal is completely different. Mashed potatoes, you can make them, but they don't even have sour cream here. So you're fighting a lot of different animals. The beef is tough. It's just hard. And no matter what you search and do, there's going to be variances. The butter here is creamy butter, but not like butter in U.S. It's just way different here. I looked for another term policy. It's not cheap at this age. I looked at some doesn't go for more than 25 years term. Check out Colonial Life, man. Colonial. I think it's Colonial Life or Life and Casualty out of Nashville, Tennessee. Check out Life and Casualty. They have some great term policies. Great term policies. Really cheap. Scott Brinks, good morning.
Arizona.
How you doing from Middle Arizona? How you doing this morning? Welcome.
Arizona.
How is Arizona? That's my neck of the woods, Mr. Scott Brinks. How is everything? I've been talking to some friends that are boondocking in Arizona desert right now as we're speaking. Yeah. Mr. Kevin, Big Kevin is there. He's in Flagstaff, Arizona, and we're snowing. And he's in his RV with his 3 dogs, relaxing, having a good time. Need an extra insurance for dentist, but not at the standard B. We just go by. We're going to the dentist this week. We're going to get a tooth fixed or teeth fixed, and we're just going to pay. They don't have dental insurance here, do they? I never heard of it. They don't. Nobody would take it anyway. They don't have dental insurance here. Charlie B. Good morning. Good morning. Doug, you have to bring your wife there. If I keep here and always stay here and I never go back to the States, man, what kind of person am I? I mean, what kind of person am I that's not going to take my wife back to experience the if she gets there and she finds a wonderful man with $1 million, go for it. Just bring some money to me. Ow, 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 ow. What'd you pitch me for? Darling, you can find a man. Hey, listen, if I want a lot of money, ow! If I want a lot of money, then give me some.
You're bad.
But really, whatever, right?
John Long.
Thank you so much for coming on, my good friend. Thank you. We appreciate it.
I get married, plan on getting life insurance to hedge against what inheritance law might force me to give to the family. Lawyer visit next month for advice on inheritance law here.
Yeah, I don't worry about it unless I have millions of dollars in the bank. If I have a $500,000 in the bank, which I don't, would I worry about it? Nah. You're gone. Who cares? If she dies, just don't set yourself up that way. Don't set yourself up. Stay in the situation you're in. Just don't do it. Stay in the situation you're in right now and never change it. Why change something that's good, right? Totally understand, Tom. I hope you do get the IR visa. Yes, I did you know when you apply and get approved, RR becomes a citizen? Yes, I did know that. I did know that. In fact, that is Colonial Penn. May not be Colonial Life, maybe Colonial Penn. But Life and Casualty has some great policies. I do know that, especially on term. Yeah, do. So RR will be. Yeah, Arizona. Arizona's doing well. Here, read this, honey. My voice.
Arizona is doing well. I like boondocking myself. I was in Cebu a few weeks ago and coming back in May to retire there.
Scott, good for you, my good friend.
Second born. Hi, Tom.
Hey, second born.
My assigned in here is in San Miguel.
San Miguel Beer?
What's that? Tom, Dave Ramsey is a good website for terms on life insurance for info too.
Okay. I'm trying to think. There's another company that we used to write through. I'm trying to remember my dad. I'm trying to remember the name of him now. I can't remember. Second born.
I had to cancel my trip down for John Bumbin. I paid for the whole year in advance because the bank does not give me interest. And
I'm trying to remember. You didn't have 2 seconds. You choose to. My license and good morning. I think a lot of times too, if you think about it, I get more money back today.
Good.
Good for you.
Need
That's
to
awesome.
pay anyhow. Better that's. Did you cancel your flight because of Corona or did the airline?
There are lots of things worse than death. If you have ever spent 15 minutes with a life insurance salesman,
You know exactly what I mean.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Man, they always try to pin you down. They always try to get you in a situation where it's all about the sale because they get like 70-80% of that fee up front, commission. Back in the day when my family was doing insurance, I mean, we'd make 10% on property and casualty, and then 80-90% on life and whole life.
Yeah. Dennis Adam, good morning.
Dennis Adams, good morning.
I agree that your wives will get unwanted attention, yes, but I'm sure they will always be loyal.
You know what? I don't ever worry about that because I am not insecure with who I am. If somebody is going to take her, they're going to take her no matter what. And if she's going to leave me, she's going to leave me no matter what. I am not going to worry about that. There's so many wonderful, wonderful things in life to worry about that thing. Harville Young, do the Corona.
Yeah.
Only to Korea. Korea is restricted.
Korea you cannot go in there. Once you go in there, you cannot go out.
Man, it is so cheap. Full set of dentures in Manila 508. Full set last August. Carl, let me tell you something. It's so cheap, so cheap, so cheap. I had a guy fly here from California, had his teeth worked on. Plane ticket, paid $1,800 plane ticket, got his teeth done, stayed a week, went back, and it was going to cost him $10,000, and he spent $3,000.
Morris, good morning. Actually, RR would get her
That's right.
citizens when Ruth would apply to get hers.
That's
I
right.
have a stepson born in Philippines.
Yes. Rick, you're right. You're exactly right about that. You're exactly right. And that's one reason why we're doing what we're doing. We're just doing it that way. Kumitron, thank you so much.
Moving to Philippines in September. Journey with IBC.
Kumitron, thank you, my good friend. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, dinner on me. I have money now. I will buy you dinner. Thank you so much. High five to you for that. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate the super chat.
Returning.
Yeah. Get Guam. Yeah.
And fly United States, the US.
You
Timothy starting. Good morning. Immigration difficult every 2 months?
No, just go in.
Not.
Yeah, just walk in, walk out.
Copy your
10 minutes or a half hour. I don't know. I forget.
Copy the
first,
front
last
of
pay.
your passport.
Yeah.
Then the last arrival.
Yeah. And keep all receipts.
Girl about Coco Life and tried to scam margin.
What about Coco Life? I don't know what that. Colonial Life. Warren. Oh, okay. Colonial Life. Oh, okay. I worry that if the wife passes, the family might take the money I saved through inheritance laws. Well, there's no way that can happen. No way. How would they even know what you had?
Yeah.
There's no way. How would they even know you have money? How would that even come in the factor? That is at least your words, right? Man. Yeah.
If you did not let your wife know how much money.
If you did not let your wife, I mean,
how she
how would she know? And how would they know? Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Wow. A second born better be safe. Sorry about what? Are you stopped the flight because of the virus? Man, I'd be more worried about getting it there than coming to flight here. It's least here than it is over there where you're at. You know?
I had $1,600 in dental work in
Did
US,
you really?
done in Cebu of
Scott,
$350 just for a week.
I had work done, cost us $60, $70. It cost me at least $500-$600 in US. No, it cost more than that. $1,000. Because they'd have to do x-rays. How many times you guys go in and we have to do another x-ray? What do you mean? You just did x-ray? Oh, we got to do another one. And they charge your arm elect those x-rays. Yeah. Panicky Pete, yeah.
Mm-hmm. David Abeta, hello to
David.
the next president of First Lady.
How you doing, David? How you doing, my good friend? How you feeling?
No see.
Long time no see. How's Mama? How's Mama?
One vaccine for coronavirus, also one for.
Your audio's not matching your video. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's internet.
Right now.
Korea is still okay for transit. No, China, Hong Kong, Macau, Japan will soon be in the restricted already.
Korea is restricted.
How many days ago?
China and Hong Kong, Macau stopped. Yeah. Korea stopped now as of last Thursday. Thursday. Yeah. I don't know about Japan.
JG is the what you don't know, but will be in the few months. You know what they say when leave it out. You can always get another ticket and things improve.
Yeah, I mean it's not something that. Would I cancel my ticket? No, I wouldn't do it. It's not that. It's not that. You'll find that you may find that you catch it there in Alabama, than you would catching it on coming here for sure. You'd be surprised. Trips are cheaper. They got March Madness going on the flights throughout the Philippines, man. $20 round trips anywhere you want to go. 22, 24, 25 bucks round trips. Really good prices right now. Things are great here in Mexico. Still looking to marry. I saw one girl, David.
That's one girl.
Mexico. Yeah, Charlie B. It's already there. They're trying to keep a handle on it. They're just not saying. Jude's, when I owned a restaurant, the saying was, when in doubt, throw it out. Exactly. Do it exactly. That's what we used to do.
If you are not sure, then leave it.
have an insurance. Here's another thing, guys. You got to be careful about your insurance policies. If you reside outside of the United States, you better check and read the double print writing. It will not cover you outside the United States. If you're in an international country and you pass, a lot of the insurance policies will not cover you there. The Colonial Penn or Colonial, I think it's Colonial Life, come to think of it. Colonial Life and Casualty. There is a life and casualty out of Nashville Rights Grid policies. We used to write through them back in the day. My father used to write through them. Had Metropolitan. It was a multiple insurance agency, and so you could. It was, he had like 80 companies he would write through. So if one company wouldn't approve, like you get a car, he would find another one. Car insurance, things like that, property insurance, house insurance, car insurance. So I'm very familiar with it. I was licensed at one time. My dad had me licensed to 3 states to write car insurance, property, casualty, life, all that stuff. I know a little bit about that, but I forgot half of it. I've talked to
about waiting in the virus grows up, it would be difficult to travel there.
Yeah, you know what, Rick? It's everything's fine. Everything's fine. Sometimes people are scare. Man, people are flying in and out of here like crazy right now, man. The airports are packed.
Adventure is here.
Jeff Ovens just got here, yeah. Jeff Ovens just got here, no worries. Who else got here? So many guys just got here. Carl got here, just came from U.S. here. You got to remember Jeff, not Jeff Ovens, but another Jeff from California is always on our stream all the time. He's here. He got here. Paul Rosario's here now, full time. So there's many of the guys here, full time now.
Definitely, I agree with you. It comes to put.
I just read the latest bulletin about Korea. Restrictions on certain provinces for me.
Incheon in the other way side of country. I send you the link later.
Okay.
Is there insurance in the Philippines?
No insurance.
Makoto Hasabi said the virus situation here is just our cases way up north in Hokkaido. The only cases near Tokyo was these people of this.
So Makoto, everything's still fine there. Thank you for letting us know that, my good friend. So because your boots on the ground right there in Japan. He's right there in Japan. I'm still thinking about that. Watch out for the walk, David. Mark, Richard. Hey, David, watch out for them.
Scott Brebner.
Scott Brebner, how you doing, Scott? How you doing?
To hear Scott from Chicago.
I am glad to see you. You made it.
See?
See? Scott.
He's there.
He's here. Scott, how you do? Huh? How's life, my friend? Glad to see you made it, man. Listen. You can't keep me on the string. You email me this, that, and then I don't hear from you. It's like, well, there's done with me. No, I'm glad to see you. I'm teasing with you. Good for you.
Hey, you really own a restaurant or you're pulling my leg?
Yeah, he did. He owned a restaurant with his brother. He said it many times in streams, Judy. He really did. He had a restaurant with his brother, and his brother ran a restaurant. And JG says, I cannot work with my brother no more. I'm tired of my brother. He is a pain in the... And so JG left.
Host, I'm in
BG.
I heard Alabama about
a minute ago. Bug in Alabama. I said you might catch the bug before you catch it here. That's what I was saying, JG. And you might. You sure might. You never know, right? Hills Pills did not get the job. I'm not worried about being there. It's the travel and things change. I can't afford to be there without a job. Oh, I see that. Rick, I understand it, my friend. Rick, you know what? You're blessed. You're really blessed. And the reason I'm saying that is you got a wonderful, wonderful girl there. And I look forward to seeing you September or October or whenever it is. I think September. I'm shocked that you would think JG would be pulling your leg. Mark Jones, hold on a minute. Let me think about it. Would JG pull his leg? Yeah. JG would teach, yeah. But he actually did own a restaurant with his brother. And I really not sure what it was. I think a pizza. But I guarantee whatever it was was a very good place to eat. There are definitely way many more cases of corona in the States. I'd much be afraid to travel overseas anywhere in the U.S. It's funny you said that, Judy. I think if someone was to actually do a graph on it and actually show the world and where the cases are and where they're at, and show the cases that are in U.S. and what's stated in U.S. Asia News here reported more cases on that side than on this side. I was watching that the other day. I was actually going to do it, and I said, I'd be against YouTube's guidelines, and I'm not going to do it, and I'm going to get in trouble, and I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to report that. It's not a good thing. I also used to own, Judy, I also used to own 2 small restaurants. That's right. Tropical Tim, that's right, was in the restaurant business. I remember that. That's exactly right. Yeah. My life insurance even pays if I live in the Philippines. They only need a death certificate. They always want you to be in the States, blood drawn, and insurance and policy. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of the policies will not cover you outside the United States, and there is a reason for that. And I think you guys would already know the answer if you think about it in a minute. Why would it not be? And there is a reason for that, and I think you guys would understand what that if you think about it in a minute. There is. I can't say it online. There is, Judy. I almost bought a case of Corona yesterday. I actually heard the walk sound when Rose was pregnant, Bill Pruitt saying. It sounded like something was clawing at the roof outside her window, but not as it was creepy. There is a noise that happens here.
Yeah.
It is a screech that there is no animal or human can make. And if you hear that screech, you better be inside. And yes, I have heard the screech more than 1 time, more than 2 times, more than 3 times, more than 4 times, more than 5 times here.
Bill, who said that? Bill Pruitt?
Bill Pruitt. And
Bill
it scared the heck out of me.
If you hear the sounds is very close, that's very far. But if you hear that's very far, that's very close.
I would hear them and I would go, oh no. And when that screech happens, you cannot hear a rooster. You cannot hear a dog bark. You can't hear nothing. Everything goes silent. Whatever that screech is, that the roosters stop. It could be 3 in the morning. They stop. Dogs stop. Cows. Whoever's making noise out there stops completely. It's scary. It actually scared me.
You can smell the other day.
You can smell it?
The cow even.
I go,
And
Chichi, what was that?
especially the
What was
horse.
that? I was scared. I go, what was that?
Most especially the horse and the cow.
Yeah, they know
Oh,
it.
carabao.
Get this. You guys ever heard a big cat? I'm talking a mountain lion or a cougar scream. It screams like a woman, but a woman in trouble. You guys ever heard that in the mountains of Arizona? Mark, you guys heard that? Mark King, Mark Jones. It is a screech that you will know because it's a woman. It sounds like a woman. It does. It sounds just like a woman yelling. Yeah, really loud. Yeah, really loud. No, it's like a scream. So that is what I thought it was. I said, there's a big cat here. There ain't no big cats here. I'm talking a big cat. I'm talking a mountain lion cat. Cougar.
Carl Perrin said, I have a New York life. It's cover me anywhere in the planet. Make your flight reservation March 1, March 15 with the Philippine Airlines. There are anniversary fares. I got a flight last year.
There you go. There you go.
Maybe I misspoke.
Yeah. 6:57
from San Francisco to Manila round trip.
Can't beat that, Carl. Can't beat that, man.
Aussie Finch.
Also Finch. Good morning. Good morning.
Well in the house.
BNO reports all cases worldwide. There is Asia News here that reports it, and they're boots on the ground. Not saying they're right or wrong. I don't know.
Did you still believe
Lemonade? Are my Philippines really believing?
really believe the mystical creature,
Yeah.
aswang.
Yeah.
Mark, Richard, that's funny.
Walk.
About what you
Same
said.
thing about dwarfs.
Yeah.
You cannot mess with termite mounds. Man, I got yelled at for getting sand out of a termite mound one day.
My girlfriend's son was attacked by aswang. Here in Philippines, that's true, by the way. It's not joke. Even my father experienced that before.
Check your email for your latest restrictions as of February the 26th. I sure will, Mr. B. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Hello, Bill P. and Bill D. Judy
Yeah.
Fisher. The CDC will allow result from testing from number 19 this Monday. Every institution and restriction are released by the
Hey, Mr.
information from
Mitch.
Office of Vice President.
How you doing, my good friend? How you doing? How is everything? It was an ABS News. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I don't believe it shall eliminate. My wife just told me. Judy, the media has almost a complete blackout of the issue.
Yeah.
Here in Oklahoma, we have 40 cases already had one death, but I doubt it make us
Bill, I
news.
want to bring that point up. People are saying that it's all over here. There are more cases being reported in U.S. than what you guys are even knowing. I'm not kidding you. This is not something I'm making it up. No, I'm not making it up. It's just what it says on TV here. Now, I read it on TV, oh, it's true, right? But all the channels are reporting it. Are they copy? I have no idea, but they're saying there are so many cases in U.S., but they're not reporting it. Because what would it cause? Stock market will, pew, pew, everything would decline to zero, and the world would become in a panic. United States of America? Are you kidding me? It's the backbone of a lot of things there. So I don't doubt it, Bill. 400 cases, I don't doubt it. I know in Seattle, they were saying that when that first case came in, uh, they had like 60 other cases come about it, and they went to the families, and the families got it. So it's bigger than we think. JFK 718 riots. They have one flight out of $550 out of LAX for May. May. Then.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
After the
morning.
side
Good
of the
morning,
world,
Arlene. How you doing?
One that recently I was
Washington State.
afraid of walk walk. It's good. It's not afraid of walk walk. Yeah, I heard them here in Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon Austin Finch. How you doing? Austin Finch. Yeah, they're like them.
You know there is like 7.8 billion in January 2020 and less than people that is here that got virus, even less than have died from it.
It's like 1%.
Tom Shipman, good
My buddy Tom
morning.
Shipman. Thank you again.
Cougar.
Yeah, Cougar. Thank you, Tom Shipman, for buying me lunch the other day.
You should not be
friend.
as scared. Go places not mean not to be.
Yeah, man, I go. I ain't gonna be afraid. I go. I wouldn't even worry about it. I don't. If I had to go back, I'd go. You know, seriously. Tom Rose telling me how the walk prays I'm mostly pregnant. I was full defense mode, ready for anything just in case. Hey,
anyway,
Bill.
If you're here in Philippines,
yeah.
Did you know the what's this? The pomelo tree?
Yeah.
They have thorns, that one, like have.
Yeah, thorns.
My
big
father,
thorns about that big.
yeah. My father, when before he's doing cut the branch of the one like long like this, then just put each corner of the house.
I saw
once
that.
Your wife is pregnant.
I saw that.
Yeah, because
I saw it up at the mountain.
That's the only plant.
I never knew what it was.
That's the only plant prevent.
I was going to ask why they have these branches coming out of the corner with thorns on them.
And even the newborn baby like that, you should.
I saw that in the mountain when we did that feeding.
Like four corner, like 4 posts of your house.
I mean, these little bamboo houses only like 12 feet by 12 feet. The whole family lives in them. And I was wondering why each corner has that on there and not just one. All of them.
Pregnant, they love newborn baby, they love sick people like that.
Oh,
it's true, by the way.
If you listen,
I
am never going to disagree with you.
We live in a little bit.
I speak Tagalog. Yes, dear.
Far, like mountain, then lots of walk there.
Oh, hey, let me tell you something.
And we had neighbor before.
Hey, let me tell you something. If you say it, I believe it.
Then that's the only one.
I learned here. You
just cut the branch of the pomelo tree, or either like that.
I heard that screeching.
Even
I go.
Even you plant like
scared my.
Oranges have like
thorns,
right? That kind of smell like orange. It's family of oranges like that. You need to put each side of your house.
Well, do we need to put some on ours, darling?
Iodine and 44 suspected cases of Washington State. No one left knows anyone that's traveled.
Yeah, 44
Yeah,
cases.
Mark. Wak-wak is shaper like Indian belief out in the U.S.
Yeah. Man, that's one thing I didn't mess with was them witch doctors, them Indians. I live in Mesquite. They were Yavapais. They'd come up into school, did the dances and stuff with the snakes. Scared me to death. And I learned that's just be quiet time. Oh, Scott Brinks, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, my good friend. Yeah. Scott, thank you.
Scott Brinks said, my girl from Leyte say the wak-wak eats pregnant woman from the mouth.
They do say that, Scott. They do. They do say that. And there is they do say that. They do say that pregnant people. We went to the mountain for feeding, okay? Yeah. And I did not ask because it's like, I always ask so many questions anyway. Well, why do they do it this way? Why do they do it that way? That's how I learned.
It's ugly looking, but
it's ugly. But they have them branches coming out. Each corner of the house has a branch, and I never did ask her what that was, and I just learned that now. So there you go. What presidents would lie?
Mark Richard was the after he hit a piece of pipe.
Yeah. Mark Richard, thank you.
That sound is coming from the alien race hiding in the mountains. They scream like when someone is getting too close to the entrance and the cave will flee in there.
Man, I tell you what, it wake you up. You would run. I was screaming like a girl getting in the house, man. I was running so hard. I built a quarantine camp. They're just testing everyone at the airport. You would not believe the camps that they're building on those things. So again, thank you, Scott Brinks, my good friend. Thank you, Dennis. They'll come for you.
I went to the thyroid doctor on the Wednesday. Got to the front door and there was a sign that said, "Stop! If you have flu-like symptoms or traveled to China or been then someone who did not go into, do not enter."
Are you been to China?
I appreciate you too.
Oh, we appreciate you too. Thank you so much, Scott.
Tom, you don't know that if someone could have bring illegal animals into the Philippines.
Yeah. Like could be, Mark. I mean, I don't know.
Snake
I don't know. But I know one thing. If they brought a cougar here.
I'm more afraid of cold than I'm on the virus.
Hey, Bill. Me too.
But Bill,
and the dwarf,
have motto here. It's better for you to have a neighbor wak-wak than a thief.
Yeah. It's better to have a neighbor wak-wak than thieves.
Camera is going to reduce flight. Yeah.
I
had to hide things from people that could have had health consequences for a lot of people. One time for over 100 people still bothers me. I'd rather just have it. I decided what to do.
Me too. Yeah.
Typical Tim said, Ned from Philippines My Paradise put out really interesting, a cool 2 parts video, Philippine mythology grade 2.
So did I. You didn't see my video. So did I. I got one. Out of one of my 800 and some odd videos, I got one. I put one out also. Mr. Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures put out one on remember that? On the dwarfs and the wak-waks?
This virus, this one, just wait. JGBK, no, they are fearful of humans. Mark Johnson, this virus is very, very early stage. Most international biological culture. Calculate 30% of the world population
you would not
will
believe.
get in the next 12 months. There's no vaccine available and 1 to 2%.
Judy sent us a very informative video yesterday about that.
Yeah.
And how it attaches to your lungs first.
Good.
And how it's growing. So, Anthony.
Happy Leaf Day from America. Where is snow? The sun just went down.
Hi, Anthony. How you doing, my good friend? How you doing? The flu has a 0.001%.
death rate.
We drive everywhere lately. White lady is true, I believe. I do too. Yeah.
My father always told that.
The virus
They're the falling angels, by the way.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah. That's falling angels. Have bad and get. Like that.
Get, okay.
But wak-wak.
I see one of them. I'm going to hide underneath that bed. I don't know how I can fit underneath there, but I'm going underneath there. Mama, can I hide underneath that bed? I can't fit. Or we'll hide underneath our arch bed.
The virus is no longer a China thing, it's a global. Yeah. When Rose was pregnant, her mom never wanted her to sit on stairs. If just want to binge, it should grab certain leaves from the rose and pack it from protection. We would worry more about
Getting
getting
the
the
flu.
flu than
Yeah.
the virus.
Yeah.
Sorry, hi MK. And then in 2005, I offered a witch lady in Valencia 50K to make me sick. Give me my hairs, toenail, and a shirt. Still nothing. In 2000, up to 10K, still nothing. Happy araw ng sabaw. Sabaw? Hi to anyone else I have missed. I was looking at a 4-bedroom house, 600 peso a month, just because too cheap because of walk.
It could be Tom. Tom, it could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Hey.
true.
Uh,
It's
uh,
Devil's Black.
Tom Shipman, 4-bedroom house, 6,000. Tom Shipman could be. How you doing, my friend? Man, I know you're counting the days.
Because of walk.
Yeah. Hey. 3 weeks is gone. Mm.
Yeah,
You'd be heading back.
that walk is part of the block like that, Daddy.
Yeah. Judy Fisher. Yes. Italian restaurant. Pizza. Pizza.
Quarantine is the only way I'd get to work from home.
Yeah.
Daily
Oh.
of everything.
Everything.
Going to on a walk in the mountains on Mindanao. Yeah, let's going there in MDC. Have a great day. I go for now. God bless you all.
John Boom Bean, see you later, my
Steve,
good friend.
good
See you later.
morning.
See you later. Steve D, good morning.
I
How
never
you
saw
doing
your
this morning?
walk video time when I watched that. It's like 1 year ago.
Maybe a year ago.
Year ago,
2
2
years
years
ago.
ago, like
I
that.
don't remember.
Must
It's
be
been a
better
while.
than aliens.
Uh,
Bullshit. But I heard also that better to have a walk neighbor than a kawatan. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
It's better you have a neighbor of.
Who
Well,
is
we
that?
have neighbor before when we're in Dalorong Quezon. We have neighbor before, but scary. They came from another barangay. Then the community let them go out because there's too many pregnant women there.
Yeah.
It's been miscarriage because like that. Then it's scary because her eyes is so red and she cannot look at you like straight on your eyes like that. When you look at her, she will like this. And it's scary because all husband and wife is red, very red eye. She has to find good New York deal anymore.
Look. I cook a walk walk.
Happy birthday, double down.
Look there. I cook with walk walk.
Walk. That's different walk. That is
Yeah, I
walk
know.
walk.
She's teasing you. She's teasing you.
And then
That's
walks
and
are
there.
there say everything can kill you
Graham,
here in
good morning,
Australia.
Graham. How you
Graham,
doing,
good morning.
Graham? How you doing?
Really? They say everything can kill you here.
Australia's many things that can kill you there.
Yeah. If you walk, can you cook rice? And all this. Agay ko. Ay, Gilliam more 3 hours. Walk, stupid speller. I'm thinking of getting a palette and making crop circle in my field and those college kids in England and charging people over 100 to see it. Timothy 13. Can you do immigration on all cities? Uh, have cities have no immigration.
Duma, Cebu,
Cebu, Davao,
Davao,
Cagayan,
Bacolod,
Bacolod, Manila.
Bohol.
You have,
Yeah.
but not all city.
Not all cities, no.
I like to jump the gun, Don. Gar Franklin, I was worried about snake. Now walk. Still.
No, you don't have to worry about snakes. Snakes is something that you don't have to worry about.
Anyway, uh, don't don't let walk get mad. If you hear something's different sound, don't sharpen your what's that, Daddy? Bolo or any
Bolo.
knife.
Or
They
turn
will
that
get
aircon
mad
down a little,
more.
please. 22,
One,
and turn the
they
fan
will
towards
get
the
mad more.
Thank you, honey.
Same my cousin's wife when she's pregnant and she heard the sounds of walk, then she sharpened the knife, which like this sounds, and the walk always
To me, yeah. Daddy. There you
what's
go.
that? Lit to open the what's that? The window, and she's scared. That's the why she's nervous like that
Mm.
because all the window is flopping like this because she sharpened the knife like this.
Wow.
They will get mad. My father told me that if you heard something like that kind of sounds, don't let chop like
The
hear
knife.
chopping like
Yeah, the
that.
chopping
Yeah,
noise.
like that. They
Irritable
will
noise.
they will get mad for that one. They said just burn tires or sleepers. It's like rubber. They don't like that one. And
Is that the reason why I
leaves.
smell sometimes people burning
Mm,
rubber?
like that.
Okay.
Most especially after pregnant.
Yeah.
Like that. That's old generation
They still believe
advice.
it too.
Yeah.
And
But
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I
I
mean,
don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know anything.
It's
I
it's
just
bad.
know. I just know. People, the folklore here. Some of the things that I've seen. I not really encountered it before in my life, and
You did
I
not
caused
saw
me to
yet.
believe of certain things.
You did
Yes.
not saw it a person crawl in the wall, right?
No. If I
No.
saw somebody crawl on the
Ikaw,
wall,
wala ka.
I'd be running like. I'd scream
Yeah.
like a girl run down the road. I can tell you that. I would scream like a girl run down the road, see somebody walk on the wall and see me. Have you seen anybody walk on the wall?
I know a friend. I know a church member
They walked on the
experienced
wall.
that one.
I'm
That
gonna tell you something. So
what spell on him
I saw that person
is a
walk on the
single
wall.
person that
I would be screaming, running out of there.
listen ba.
I'm listening, but you're pinching me at the same time. Hell, this morning. Crap! I'm listening. Okay, darling, tell me about the walk. What happened now?
Wait, what is our topic? Why is girls to walk
I don't know. It's your fault.
Scoot.
Scoot.
Walk is Japanese in term.
Yeah, Steve, I'm losing my voice. The
I don't
prayers
know
have been answered.
what he ate. I used to have walk in China, but they
Ate
ate
'em.
them. Judidon, we have candles. Many candles would cost more than the cake and require fire truck. Stand by.
Uh,
It sounds like boots when you are with.
right, yeah. Yeah. Don't panic. Dog's cat get corona. It's
Yeah.
yeah, I can't transfer a dog, you know.
Hong Kong positive there might kill the dogs. Really?
Honey, it's transferred to anything.
Going to CDO for visa extension. Take your time.
Take your
I was some
time.
superstitious about invisible creature living near the sea and will steal your baby from your belly. And you don't like one kind of lift if you keep them away. I hear walk. I just torn on the temple.
Anthony, good for you. I catch
Catch
him
the
cobras.
cobra and put them in the durian tree fell to keep out the thieves. And I still haven't found a walk to put them in yet. Boarding
Man,
a
I tell
rubber
you
great for
what,
the lungs.
durian tree business is
Yeah,
a
that's not
booming
good for the
business.
lungs
Yeah.
for sure.
Timothy, yes.
100,
1,000.
1,000 month.
Yes.
I just bid your sister to ask
Yes, you
which
can.
lady what happened. I might have to offer to make bulk like that, Scott. Walk sounds like Leonora in Mexico. I think it's every culture has version.
Scared of any
Mm.
bronze weapon.
Yeah. I heard
Bronze.
also walk are
I tell you
scared of
what,
guns.
I believe it. I believe it 100%. I believe it. One leads to another. First the walk, then the leaves. Protect him what protects the leaves. Exactly. The Lord.
It's a story of my
I,
father's
I
cousin.
don't know.
The
Yeah.
catch, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they will change around 12 o'clock like that. Like
Man,
different image pa. Like become old, but actually the normal thing is that is pretty lady.
listen. If I saw somebody changing at midnight, I'm gonna tell you something. If somebody crawling on the wall, my butt would be out of there so fast. I'd grab you two and we would run until. Oh my goodness.
Apparently, independent creatures from I am Legend.
Yeah.
Hi,
Bubba. Bubs.
Bubs Nova. Hi,
Nova. Good
Tom.
morning.
It's Bill from Michigan. My
My
wife
wife
lives
lives up.
over
Lives
in
up. Awesome.
Lanuaza.
Awesome. Welcome.
Yeah,
Sorry, my voice is going
yeah.
today. Seems
Judy
like.
said, Bell, one superstition leads to another. First was to walk, then the leaves to
Yeah.
protect him, then what's protect the leaves.
Exactly.
If I ever saw walk, I would be probably be go commando, and I, you know, I don't run, stand my ground for better or worse, even when I get my foot kicked.
The amount you smoke, Scoot says, the burning rubber won't matter in your lungs.
You two are glorious. You have to keep me smiling and laughing all along your perspective
Hey,
and your
Scott,
love show to us all.
thank you.
It's priceless. Thank
You know,
very much.
what's funny? Can you imagine if Ruth started changing colors or something in her sleep and doing that? I would run out of that bedroom. I don't care if I had my pants on or not. I'd be gone out that door. I'd be running down the street. I got news for you.
You will scream like a girl.
I would be screaming like a girl, man. Get me out of here.
Tom, you know more people in the world is killed by crossing the street and getting hit by a car than anything
You're
else
right.
you can name
You're
if
right.
you are
You're
going
right.
to
You're
more
right.
scared of
You're
crossing
right.
the
You're
street.
exactly. Yeah. You're right.
Chaos car.
Yeah. Hello, Bubs.
I'm Bigfoot, and aliens fan. When I get to the Philippines,
Hey,
I can
Thomas,
be
no
a
worries,
Wap-Wap
man. There's
fan.
plenty of stories here.
Yeah. If you want to hear a story, it's all about that. My father told me when I was a kid, like that, because I always heard a noise like that, and I always, what's that? And he will tell me, that's it, like that.
Oh.
So he said, when you hear it's close, the sound is close, like that's on your backyard.
Yeah.
That one is very far. But when you hear it's very far noise, that's very close to your house.
Honey, what if you're scaring me right now? What if you're scaring Daddy? Well, I mean, what in the world would I do? You're scaring the upper right now. Yeah, Bill.
Be going commanded, do you mean removing your underpants?
I got news.
Sure.
I would run. I mean, B, how you doing, my good friend? Good to see you. I mean, B.
All of the people in Mindinao are afraid to go near the durian tree because they know I put a cobras there, and I think I put 50 in there.
Well, I tell you what,
so
you don't have to worry.
You will be bitten by that cobra. It's good.
I would ask the ghost to have a photo. Exactly.
Yeah. The Mohad Kal Lemon Challenge lunch is March 4th. Get entertainment, but YouTuber. Maybe grow your channel. Tell a friend. Watch a video from channel.
There you go.
Tropical Tim's. Aaron and Davao. Oh, the boat. It sounds like it's.
Makoto, there is one called Walk Walk. It's Wawa. It's exactly right. It's
What's
Wawa.
that?
It's a convenience store, Wawa. Guy owns it up out of Michigan or somewhere. Yeah.
Tom is not going to sleep.
I'm not going to sleep tonight. He's from Thomas comment. Uh-oh, yeah, exactly.
I could always hear having went anywhere. Yeah.
IMEB, we missed you, my friend.
Dumped name.
Go to Mahal. How do you go there, Tropical Tim? How do you go? How do you get there? Like, what is it? A site? Is it a site? We can do it on your site, right? Just go to Tropical Tim and find out the Mahal Ku Lemon Challenge. Yeah, go to the Walk Walk site. Our site is Walk Walk site, right?
Your voice is not good, Daddy.
All right, go ahead and talk some more there.
No, what I will talk. I don't want to talk. What?
All right, talk about living in the Philippines.
Live in the Philippines.
TT free advertising, gotta love it. I know. TT is getting advertising. Mr. TT was on 6-7 live streams the other day for his challenge, and which is fantastic. It's a great idea, great challenge. I remember doing that challenge about 2 years ago. The girls were doing that challenge here.
It's been a long time challenge.
Yeah, it's they did that challenge. We were telling the girls about it. I said, "Oh, Daddy Tom, we did that last year." I said, "Oh, did you really?" And so they did all that lemon challenge to see how they could do it.
I had a guy trying to steal my multi-cab one night, and I came out with bolo and wearing just a boxer. He started calling me Amumango. I had to look up. It's hairy white ape.
Man, could you imagine me running down the road and boxers on, and me going down the road screaming like a girl? I guarantee you, I'd probably wake up a lot of neighbors think I'm a walk. You need a throat soother. I need something. I don't know what it is. Next walk challenge. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Tropical Tim, let's do that. Let's do a walk challenge. I need a soother. Yeah, what is going on in my throat? What is this? I already drank all that. Listen, I do what Mama says. Ah, what is this? Am I chew it?
Mm.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Go get a tree limb and put it in a cup and boil it and let me eat it. Wear the mask.
Nasa ilalim sa akong unan.
Devil, don't wear the mask. We'll do the beer challenge at the meet and greet. Yeah.
Beer challenge.
I thought you were doing Ladyboy challenge next time. The meet and greet. Yeah, don't forget the meet and greet. Hello,
Hello,
G
G
Taurus.
Taurus.
How you doing?
I've always
Welcome.
been attracted to cryptozoology. Maybe that's why I like Philippine too much things that I would interested.
Has anybody ever seen anybody that's been possessed? Yes or no?
Closest person I saw when we are doing a baptize
Yeah.
in Luan
How many
Luan.
people have actually seen somebody?
You? Have you seen? A girl.
Yeah.
Her voice become a guy. It's very big. Scott, when I was the last time you were in the Philippines, do you go to every often to check up things? You have a caretaker, right?
He has a big family here. Her sister, her sisters, and her kids. B Joy's kids are here.
Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. Is it her sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sister of Joy.
Sister B Joy. Yes.
Sister-in-law of Scott.
And so she has a big family, even though there's some there in the United States. So he needs durians.
Yes, possess.
I have.
It's very scary.
It's the most scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So many
And if
here.
that don't bring you to Christ, I don't know what would. Tim, the beer challenge, I'll be second. Scoot was your Ladyboy challenge. You have not, Mark. You might see it here. Now, what is this? It's okay to drink that? Promise?
Yeah.
Promise?
Been drinking that for 2 years.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take it back. You've been drinking. I ain't gonna drink it.
I've been about 5 years now, but Bijou's sisters take care of everything now. Only in the exorcist. What's exorcist?
Only in The Exorcist. I tell you what, JG, it actually woke me up. It actually
You went apart from my ex-wife.
Ah.
My ex-wife was. Tom, I sent several possessed people in my ex and I pastored church. Not something you can ever forget. Yeah, it's so scary.
It woke me up so bad. I said to myself, there is no way in the world that could happen. And you see, I don't know. I'll just say this. When the head goes all the way around and you hear bones cracking, it's time to get out of there. It was during the baptism.
Yeah. When I was
all of us
experienced that one,
it was a rain getting out that door. Everybody was running out of the church. It was in Tennessee.
We were
It was a rain. We're all running out of there. I didn't go back to church.
Very
There's a baptism in front of the churches. You know, they had the water behind the pew, and then they would do it. And it went all the way around.
Mukoto sabi siya, I'm a Christian. I also practice casting out demons.
Makoto, it is something that happens here. I'm not going to tell you how many videos I've seen that it would freak you out. Now, mind-boggling. People laugh when I tell that story. I said,
Mine too. Tom, give your voice a twist. Let's write it down. Okay. I don't know. Maybe the walk is the chupacabra. I have an ex-wife that swears I'm a demon. Exorcist.
I can't rest my voice with you guys.
I'm
How
just
could you rest
exorcist
a
in
voice?
real life when the baby is sick. Agoy ko. Why?
uh,
My
what's that?
ex-wife could do all that.
What's this right? Go
Yeah, if the exorcist the baby is sick.
Yeah.
I think one time something tried to possess me, but I think it's got scared of my thought of my
Hey,
sort
I tell you
of.
what, Mark King, I believe you, dude. I do.
Plus, you should have seen it.
I
Yeah.
I I've learned my. I listen. I oh man.
Anthony Clark, H.P. Lovecraft did write about Wak Wak. He was chilling enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Timmy Ramjam, high sports fan.
Hi.
Opportunities that faint for her is something to be taken as verse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not. It's
very.
not fun. We're not
It's very.
teasing. I'm
If
not
you are
teasing you.
if you are like have doubt, then you were try to cast the demon. That's what they said. This will transfer to you like that. So you have to be strong, faith for that one. Even the pastor they tried to. One time the not only one lady, two ladies on the baptism like that. They hold hands together and she suddenly screamed like she's woman, but her voice is very loud like a voice, it echo on the swimming pool because we're doing that on the swimming pool. Quezon. Many people because it's much mass baptism and suddenly these two girls scream like giant voice, daddy.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
when they're holding hands, they always like this in the water, and all people run. I I don't know where I go. I did
Man,
not know I jump
you.
on the rock.
I got news for you. I'll be crawling up that wall too, man. I'll be out of that place.
I worked with a girl years ago that could twist her head almost 300 degrees. She would do it and walk up to the then to spin his head
Your
around
bones would
as she
break. There's no way.
talked.
How would they do that?
In comparison to the time you look so pale.
I know.
Maybe
I
it's
am.
the light.
It is.
No, he's red. GGB can do the bear dance in the videos. Get your scorer and fly down the highway with your mouth wide open and sounds clear up the truth.
That would work.
As camera became smaller and more widespread, it makes sense that more things will be discovered and were previously only in my
That's true. Yeah.
comments to doing the bear dance to snips and snore and fighter and granite was so simple like just
Mike
jiggerable
T,
plum.
have you heard of Fuel Gasoline Station Co-ownership Program nationwide CDL Philippines? Yes, I have. I Fuel Gasoline
Philippine yeah.
Co-ownerships, yes. Tell them about the co-ownerships, honey, on it, of fuel.
There in
Co-ops. Tell them about the
Buchampo.
co-ops, yeah.
Uh, have here
Co-op.
one co-op gasoline station here that like when you're do your car's filling gasoline there you will be or either you want to be a member and you want to be a member of the cooperative then you put money on it and every time you fill the gas you get discount and you get points which is going to your savings account.
And you, at the end of the year, you can pull that
Yeah,
money
pull out the
out,
money
or
and
you
you have
can
share
have
from
shares.
the
Yeah, and they'll
co-op.
give you shares for the co-op. Some cases, 100, 200 bucks at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
year. So it's actually a pretty good deal. Co-ops actually really work well here in those instances. Gas co-ops. They have
John.
one that's supermarket co-op. You pay money in,
Mm-hmm.
and you get so much off your bill.
John Mark Murphy.
How
Good
you doing,
morning from
John? How you
Dubai.
doing?
Yeah, hello Mark.
I speak Visaya and Tagalog.
Yes, and
Yes, dear.
remember the long time you see you're in the trip everything you expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
My first wife had a cat that would jump on me with its claws out when we were doing the dirty. I was convinced that was
Uh, Yo,
Yeah.
Graham, yeah, Shaft. Bulky Master. I don't trust cats. JG
Who
loves
told you,
cats.
girl? I
Yeah.
really don't like cats, but lately soy sauce can make them
Bearable.
bearable.
Oh,
Soy sauce?
a joke. Hey, leave cats alone. That's
Yeah,
JG's
that's
best
Jage's
friends.
pet.
That's JG's
That's
best friends.
baby.
Um,
That's
hey,
Jage's
or make me some
baby.
more of that lemon juice thing for Daddy.
Cut the line. It's a piece. What
uh,
do you think? Can you animals be? It's even in the Bible that
yeah, pigs,
yeah,
animals, yeah,
pigs
yeah,
like that.
yeah, yeah. Ahana,
Anong lime dira? Ang lami na
ahana.
lime nga dako dira. Oh,
Come on, brah. Bama.
bro, Bama, and Raycon.
Anthony Wilson.
Hi guys, just checking in real quick. You guys take care. Heading back to sleep.
Anthony, thank
Good
you for
night.
coming on. Thank you very much for
Thank
spending
you
your
for
valuable time. Cats, other chicken at Chinese takeout places, chicken chow mau. You cut it any way you want to, Don. You can slice it. You can do it any way you want. That's fine. You make lemon wedges, put it on a board and cut it. Don't cut it on a nice
because
wood
the other
table.
chicken,
Yeah.
Chinese
Yeah.
takeout place.
There you go.
Chicken chow meu and
Yeah.
X-rated just adult chop. It's okay. Just be sorry. You know I'm don't make me roll after it. He changed his name.
Oh, there's Mike T. Yeah, there's Mr.
Yeah.
Mike back in the house. How you doing,
I've
Mike T?
learned to speak every Philippine dialect and point my nose and scratch up my lips.
Like
Works
this,
free.
John.
People are men. All spider are obviously possessed.
All spiders are.
Yeah. I think the walk noises that people hear is actually the feral cats that roam around there. They can make noise that sounds like jet engine.
Not these noises. Uh, I've been around cats. It'd have to be a big old cat, about the size of a,
Leopard?
yeah, leopard or something. It'd have to be one of those. These noises are loud, and they carry for, 10 kilometers. I mean, it's loud. I mean, really loud.
Rate $1 equals 50 pesos and 99 cents.
It went up. Yeah.
This bus have been in the sun. Wow, it's collapsed one night.
Dangerous, but a little cat never hurt anybody. Yeah.
Because another what met Bangus. The good Chinese place in Columbus, Ohio with more than fit in the dumps there. I did not know that's for letting me know. Yeah, that's make me roll after it.
Yes, make me roll after Mr.
Good
Mike
to
T.
eat
Man.
cauliflower, Scott.
Hey, cats, Mr. Mike T. Man, you changed. I can't keep up with you. Don't make me roll after it.
I think that's another.
No, that's Mike T. That's his other account.
Yeah.
Don't make me roll after his other account. Yeah, Mr. Mike T. Mr. Mike T's a handful.
He's in Alabama, right?
Mike T's in, no, he's in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
It's hard for
Tom,
Daddy Tom to keep
when I
up.
live out in the country, the cats in the woods would fight and you would hear them 2 miles
Yeah,
away.
we hear them too. The house is so quiet, I have to tell you. We leave this door open, bathroom door, window open at night, and we close our bedroom door with the aircon on. I opened the door and went in there, and it was so noisy outside. Then I closed my bedroom door. It's so quiet. You could hear a pin drop. Really, it's that quiet in there. No wonder we sleep well. We really sleep hard.
So many cats furious. Oi, ew.
Yeah, lotion. He just uses lotion.
Gigi, sure do you do?
I'm sure he does too. I'm not saying a word.
You're always a Nick Cage to me, Tom. Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Okay. Thank you. I look like Nicolas Cage, don't I? Yeah. Let me get these emails off. Popping in. Nick Cage to me. Thank you, Timmy. You know what? You know what's funny? I yesterday was thinking to myself how all of us are lucky to be around this day and age. And what I mean by that, I'm saying guys that are, 50 years old all the way on up to, 70 years old. And what I mean by that is we're seeing things are really changing. The world is changing really fast. And back in the day, remember, it's a small world now. Back, there was no such thing. You guys remember when the internet started? You remember when started? You remember when the cell phone started? You guys remember when internet started? You guys from back in the day can remember a lot of things. Some of you guys should write a book. How much did Tom pay you to say that? I wish I had his money. I've noticed him slacking up on movies lately, but I always liked him. What was his very first movie? Anybody remember? Nicolas Cage's first movie? And I'm not sure that I'm right with it, but that's a guess. Was it Raised in Arizona? Was his very first movie? Nicolas Cage? Raised in Arizona. Look at Mark King. He's in the 50s and plays video games. How did that lime do? That's off our lime tree, right? We just did a lime off our lime tree. Boy, she gave me a lot, didn't she? My goodness gracious alive. You put so much in there, I don't know how I'm going to drink it all. Mommy had half a cup.
Like this.
Okay. Was this a shot?
Yeah, one shot.
One shot. I hate to see what it's like.
1, 2, 3, go.
All right, ready, Mama? You first.
Nah. One shot, one shot.
What's it stink?
Good morning, Tim. I like him in Face Off with John Travolta.
That's lemon challenge.
Lemon and about 4 teaspoons of salt.
Yeah, that's good for.
Aftershock.
So what bad about that, JJ?
I want to drink.
Really, Mama? Nah, baby Momo was that a Larry line.
Oh, Larry Line. Yeah, Larry Line. Actually, that did
Like
clear
him
out my
on
throat.
Face Off with John
A Face Off. I love that
But
movie with him on. It actually helped, yes. It actually helped. I can feel the difference. It's a lament. Okay, good. You have the rest of that. Who said it? Who said it's bad? I watched a video the other day.
On funny sign of the restaurant store, one Chinese take out a sign that said something like, "We not know what happened your cat stuff."
It's 66. He's into video games. Hey,
No, any video games is
and you
not
know something?
age, like
I've noticed that. Have you not noticed that a lot of people have seen a lot of things and are getting into it? I mean, there are guys here coming here saying, "What are we doing for a living?" Right? And so they just end up playing games, stuff like that. Scotch. Phew.
dumb and let it work really.
Well, I tell you what, the stuff they're giving me on this one, Judy.
Back in bookstore.
Devil Don, yeah. Look in the back store.
Did you say that you need to have a durian tea with lemon, salt, and garlic in? She's registered now, so take your medicine.
Right. Hold on. Let me think about that. No.
JC, if I had a video game in 1,700, I would be able to
1700s, yeah. You guys remember back in 1800s? Remember when they, I don't remember, but remember when they talked about going to transportation's horses? And I remember my mom saying, they had to walk to school, which is no different as anywhere else in the world. But remember the telephone? My mom said the very first telephone. Do you guys remember party lines? How many of you guys remember the party lines? Where you, ma'am, I need to make a phone call. One line went to an area, and 10 people are on it. And you get this woman that's always on there talking. And so my mother would say, ma'am, we need to make a call. And you click in, Peace, love, and blessings. Need the peace and roll. Yeah, high five. Thank you. Read that, honey.
Tea with honey, lemon, and GD in it.
JD.
What's GD, Daddy?
Jack Daniels.
Oh.
I think you missed some, darling. I think it's popped in, yeah.
Oh, it's done.
Okay. Peace and loving.
More. Water and
Salt, yeah. Yeah, bye, Mr. Mike T. See you later. Don't make me roll
Yeah,
after it.
Yeah.
And Mitchell, my team, man. See you
Bill
later.
Pruitt said, I will got to go now. I'm trying to upload my first video in month. My Wi-Fi is getting slow. Hopefully it will finish soon. Bye everyone. Tom and Earth. Samantha says good night.
Good night, Bill.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Samantha.
Good night. Good night. Good night. See you later, my good friend. Have a good one.
Salabat still the best. The one I'm drinking.
Yeah, it's all about. Yeah. See you,
Ginger
Bill.
tea. Yeah.
Bye, Bill. See you.
Yeah. Yes, remember.
Party lines a
a
boom
of
for
every
eavesdroppers.
dropper.
Yeah, you guys remember that when you were a kid.
Stirred so got scale.
Yeah, I had party lines. My mom had one. I'd rather be sick than take that. Exactly, me too. I had to pick the phone first, check see if someone's on it. Yeah. So,
Making
yeah, that's
JD
true.
and Johnny Walker.
JD.
Word.
Yeah, JD.
Cute is them too. My grandma was the best in the party line. She should pick up without the others knowing and listen to all the calls. We're just no secret. The
Yeah.
entire town.
You know what? It's funny. It's true. Chris
Clint
Clint, how you
is-
doing? Alabama.
Alabama is in the house.
And that's true, Scoot. I remember that. I remember it goes back a long time where people would actually get on the party line and listen.
Your voice is going well now.
It's getting better, isn't it? What happened to my voice? What'd you guys do to me this morning in my sleep? What'd you guys do to me?
No.
Did a walk
What
up
you
and
ate?
visit Papa? Huh?
I don't know.
What's a cat skill? Yeah, who named Catskills? Who named that? I bet there was no cats there in Catskills. If there was, they were high flighty Catskill cats. How many cats do you have, JG? How many cats do you have now? Hey, Clint. What is going on? I got all kinds of things happening in my eyes. This, that, and other allergies, huh?
Maybe that
Yeah.
is blooming.
What are you doing over
That's
there?
skills. Harville Young will drop a note to
Okay,
go.
Harville,
Robinson.
thank you. Thank you for coming
Thank
on,
you
my
for
good friend.
coming.
Thank you. Thank
And
you. Thank you.
You have to rest now, Daddy.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because your voice is.
I'm all right for another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. Okay. Another 5 minutes. Another 5 minutes. Another 5 hours. JG says 1 more hour. JG says 1 more hour.
I broke my legs one time jumping on the house with a bed sheets to say it would be fly when I was 5 and a 20 girls came over before my
man.
dad got me into the car to go in the
The hospital. Really?
Jim Love,
Really?
good morning.
Morning, Jim Love.
So it's
Scoot.
nice, good. So you really fly, huh?
Hey, he's naughty. Hello, Jim Love. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Bye, Harville. See you. Yeah, Jim Love, thank you so much for coming on.
How's you feel when you're flying?
Yeah, how did you feel?
When you feel and
Fell.
reach
Yeah.
the floor.
Yeah, reach the floor. How many of you guys ever remember the very first car phone?
David White.
David White, how about you doing? Good morning. How are you feeling? And did you get all that worked out on your plane and your travel companion? Worked out. According to Google, the Dutch name, the Catskills. Can I get some more
input about Makayo?
What's that?
Makayo?
What is that?
What's that?
What is the word? What does that word mean?
Makayo.
We don't know what the word means, Gary. Snake?
David White, hello. I get nothing going into next tomorrow. Mahars of voice drop out with one. Just stopping by and say hello.
Thank you.
Sleep host.
Oh, okay, Jim. Thank you for coming on.
I think the
Thank you.
cardboard wings was the
Flaw in my plan. Rena, Lou, see you later. Thank you for coming on. Louis Aqua. Thank you, Rena.
I do for my friend. Had one.
Rena. What does that say? See,
Restricted.
I think the cardboard wings. See you later, Rena. Chitori's still awake. Jim awake. Bye, Aqua. What are you doing, Mrs. Young?
Wala.
RR? Never mind. Never mind. Plenty of coffee.
You still have coffee there.
I was so used to drinking stuff, I didn't know what I was drinking. Hey, my voice is better. Woke up the other Jim Love by Buckley. But how many of you guys remember the very first car phone? And how many of you guys had a car phone? How many of you guys had the very first phone that came out? How many of you guys ever had, what was the best phone you ever had? What was the best? Mine was the Nokia. How many of you guys remember Nextel? You guys remember Nextel with the click walkie-talkies? How many of you guys had that? It's a Nextel phone exactly. It's like a phone like that. It's a regular phone, and it was a walkie-talkie thing. They had antenna you could pull up on some, but some is just a standard phone. Instead of using the phone, you would talk back and forth. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's easy to have a conversation with someone. Clint, remember? And I can't remember how we kept with someone on the signal. I think we had signals we could get on what channel. I forget what it was, how we did that.
Moncayo. We didn't. We don't. We are not been in Moncayo province, but we cannot say about Moncayo.
It's a province.
It's
I remember,
Moncayo,
Clint, you
Davao ba?
remember? Yeah. Oh, Davao.
We're not there.
I don't know.
We cannot tell any details on Moncayo.
Clint, you remember? You remember the very first phone? I remember I
one
had one as BMW. It's called the Brick. Yeah, exactly. Remember the bricks? Mark King, I remember that. Yeah, it's the size of a brick. That's exactly right. I remember that. That gives you time to go visit Ladyboys R Us. Bag phones were too expensive to actually make calls with. Yeah, I remember carrying the bag phone first time. I had Nokia was my first cell phone. I think it was mine too. Mine was a Bell South though, and then it went to a Nokia. I used to install them cars when I first came out. Did you really, Thomas? I tell you what, Thomas, you remember that was a big business to get into.
Nokia.
You would be backed up in 10 cars you had to do. I would never forget me buying a phone for my car and then upgrade to a different phone, and I had to sit and have the guy install it, and it was an ordeal. But I had a phone in my car. Worst part was how about the roaming charges? How many got hit up with the roaming charges, and the bill would be, instead of $100 a month, it would be $500? Huh? I bet Scoop went through that.
Worst part, my grandma came over later, took a look, and the twice cousin asked what happened. I told him, and he whacked me in the head. I said,
never did that again.
More.
Expensive for my company. First phone I knew was the size of a hollow block and about the same weight. Yeah. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I had it mounted in the Z71. Yeah, mine was a Chrysler LeBaron convertible. I had mine mounted in, and very first phone, and it was good. I really had it. You know, I had two Z71, first phone brick. Yeah. Read all that, honey. Tim, thanks for the plug on the Ladyboy site.
I know you're the only subscriber.
Yeah. I love the first generation phones. You could listen to conversations on a police scanner. Exactly. I remember going back and being on the phone and somebody be on my phone. I'm going, what in the world am I having a conversation with somebody? And having a wrong conversation, wrong person, or somebody calling you. But I remember those things getting really expensive. I mean, to have a phone, yeah, it's really expensive to have a phone. It still is. Nothing's changed, right? Nothing's changed.
I was turning
800 plus cell bills. My bills in my company was like that, and they tell me, stop using your phone, turn it off.
I used my first cell phone for my carpet and
wow,
cleaning using
that was expensive.
Because of
roaming charges. I bet you got ate up back then. You know, do a room $30, $40 a room, JG. That's a good business to get into too, JG. Good for you, my friend. And you know what? A lot of people got rich on those businesses. Very rich on those businesses. Because it was a way for some to make extra, get their house clean, the furniture, and then you upsell them to furniture. A lot of people had those businesses, did well with them. Well, I guess I'll call the stream, guys, because I've been on 2 hours. I normally like to go this a little bit longer, but my voice is gone. And Ruth is over here shopping for cake pans. So if I see her doing that, it's time for me to get off. That means she's getting tired. Yeah, her back is skit. But I could see JG doing carpets. I bet he's a good salesperson selling those. JG, how much did you make good money doing it? I know some guys really made some good money doing that. Not only that, that and pressure cleaning driveways. I had the phone in the bag that weighed 20 pounds.
I could not call you, but I traveled. I had to figure out what phone number you had to dial with the closet.
That, you know what, Scoot? I remember that
Nokia
too.
headphone was it?
Yeah, Nokia headphone was it? Yeah.
I was in Australia
Yeah.
when I had a Nokia and full bills with used approximately
Ooh.
$1,100 a month. This was May
Ooh.
90. Oh,
Ooh.
don't strain yourself too much today. Just kidding. You are young.
You are young, exactly.
Not my stepfather. He did not get rich doing carpet cleaning business and doing office.
Oh, that's a.
Same number for hand phone and carpet.
Oh wow, I didn't have that.
She's going to open a carpet cleaner business in Philippines.
Yeah, nobody has carpet.
He was 20 and it's in college. Give up.
My thing when I went to college was I had an idea, and the very first day it was the school, and I'm running around at another. I said I got an idea for a business while I'm here, and it was called the carrying the book policy. A lot of people carrying, back in the day would carry, 10, 15, 20 books. And I had an idea of people carrying books for people. Call them the ring 3 times and had no ring on car. It's good. Only carpet I have saw was Holiday. I never seen carpet. You seen carpet here?
Yeah, only in Cagayan.
Cagayan?
Not in here in
Yeah,
town.
yeah. Kevin Nash will put a wall-to-wall carpet in the Philippines for his house. Now unlimited call and text, lots of $50. Yeah, yeah. Somebody was telling me that it's really hard for a lot of them RVers to get internet traveling around. I'm saying, how in the world would it be hard for you guys? I never had a problem getting internet, no matter where I went. I did have times with the cell would go in and out, but I used Straight Talk. Company phone was, of course, AT&T. AT&T for iPhone.
Good. Are you sure it's not opening full cleaning?
Clint, you make carpet? You make carpet? Wow. Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's good business. Yeah, I make carpet. No worries there. I guess we'll call the stream, guys. 2 hours and 4 minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming on and spending your valuable time with us today. And thank you. Sorry about my voice going. And I'm starting to feel a little lethargic. I don't know what it is. I saw carpet in most of the good hotels. Yeah,
in Philippines.
Yeah. The first restaurant.
No, carpet and upholstery business. I feel like I never even know you.
Yeah, first restaurant now, carpet and upholstery business. I feel like I never know you. Exactly, Judy. Bye, Anthony. Bye, Clint. See you later, Judy, JG, Mark King, Scud, Riots, Clint S. See you later.
Timothy Kenton, Mark Jones. Your voice.
Oh.
It's good. B, Tropical Team. JG.
Oh, R.
Thank you so much, David White.
Scud.
Thomas Colley.
Thomas Colley.
Right, again,
Martin.
Good to Wasabi.
Gary Franklin.
Voice Aqua, Jim Love.
Yeah, Tropical Tim. Thank you, everybody.
I cannot scroll up again.
Timmy.
Harville Young.
Timmy. Thank you for coming on, Timmy. Timmy Ronchon. Ram Jam. Thank you for coming on, Mr. Timmy. Ram Jam. Judy. Devil Don.
After it.
Mr. Mike T.
Thank
you, everybody, for the super chat.
Dabble
Don, thank you so much. Sorry I'm lethargic and I don't know what happened to my voice.
Osipen.
Yes.
Jack.
Yeah. So thank y'all.
So much for
God bless everybody. God bless. Ogre. Also Finch. Mitch.
Good night.
See ya. God bless. Take care. Be safe. God bless. Thank you, Judy. Mike Jones. Mark Jones. Thank you, my friend. TT. Peace out. Belong Katapat. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. God
Bye.
bless.
God bless. God bless.